Why, hello everybody. This is Cutie Roo SR bringing you some Legally Cute. It's a show about showcasing all the cute games, and I'm gonna find them all, and I want to showcase them on this beautiful show. Today we got a few games. We got 4 games going on. The first one we're gonna go with is the Hamtaro Heartbreak, and we're gonna be having our beautiful runner Frozen Flagon. If you want to just tell us a little bit about yourself, Frozen Flagon, for anyone joining in.
Yeah, absolutely. Hello, everyone. I'm super excited to be running Heartbreak for Legally Cute. I am a speedrunner of a lot of games. I've speedrun every Hamtaro game to ever exist because the series means a lot to me. But I traditionally speedrun Celeste and play a lot of Super Mario World Kaizo in the meantime.
Awesome. So whenever you are ready, I am ready.
All right, absolutely. Yeah, we can jump into it because we got some opening cutscenes and stuff. So let me once we get back to the menu, I will get us started.
Awesome.
Then we can talk a little bit about the lore.
Yay!
So time's gonna start after we name both of the characters. So Hamtaro is gonna be. We've got Rue.
That's me.
That's you. And obviously, I'm dressed up as Bijou because I got my 2 blue bows in. And I also dressed up as Bijou for Halloween. If anyone was around for my It's Dangerous to Go Alone show on Halloween, you might have saw that costume repurposed then. But yeah, time's gonna start in 3, 2, 1, go. Here we are. So basically, we're gonna get this giant lore dump about how the villain of this game, Spat, who has an amazing costume, he dressed up as like a little devil hamster. He hates love of all forms. And this game isn't just about romantic love. It's about the love between best friends, the love between like a mother and son, between also even a hamster and a robot, we'll find out later. So he hates love of all forms, and it is his job to destroy it. So he goes around trying to, make people upset at each other. And Hamtaro's dreaming about how Spat is here. And we're gonna find out that he's around the hamster land wrecking havoc. And this is our standard Hamtaro opening cutscene that's unskippable. It happens in like every game.
So apparently we're looking for a cute new Metrovania, huh? Is this a new Metrovania? Huh?
If you would say that, going around and getting ham chats to allow you to talk to other people, I guess this could be a Metroidvania. You're going around and getting certain words, and those words give you abilities to unlock other areas, and it's non-linear. This is a Metroidvania. I'm just having this realization. This is blowing my mind.
Yep, I think chat can agree to this.
Never thought about that in that way before. So the lore of the series in general, this is the second game in the series, Ham Hams Unite, which I actually played on Mercy Kill a few weeks ago, is when the Ham Chat Dictionary is introduced, and he just fell in a puddle. Hamtaro just fell in a puddle, and we lost all of our knowledge of our own language. Pretty unfortunate. So now we have to relearn everything and go throughout the land and learn some ham chats. So Boss is doing the tutorial of the game where we learn the 4 basic ham chats. Ham Ha lets you say hi to everyone. Tack You lets you tackle things. If is how you pick stuff up and also smell in certain situations. And then Dig, which we're about to learn, is how you dig stuff up. And so those are the 4 ham chats that you can always go to the menu and use at any time. Then there's going to be other words that you use situationally based on, who you're talking to and what ham chats you've unlocked before. But these is like the crux. So this is kind of like a puzzle game in a way that you're going through each area and you're trying to figure out, what do I need to do to progress the story? What do I need to do to save these different hamsters that we're gonna, get in contact with? So this is the any percent run. And that means that we're just going to basically thwart Spat whenever we see him and try and get to the game as fast as possible. There's a few other main categories. There's All Loves, which is where we, rescue everyone and get everyone back together and get our love meter to the max. And then there's All Ham Chats, which is essentially 100%, where you do everything in the game and you complete the Ham Dictionary, which is like the true ending. I've only run any percent because the other 2, like All Loves is like an extra hour and All Ham Chats is like an extra hour and a half on an already pretty long game. But now that I've switched to playing on the Game Boy player, it's a lot less hard on my hands than when I was playing on keyboard. So I might look into like All Loves anytime soon. So this is our first example of like, hey, I'm gonna go and interact with this tree stump, and we learn the word hey who, which is how to shout. And we need to use that later on The main crux of this game is just routing the most optimal order to obtain all the ham chats and then use them in the most efficient way possible. So here we grab Hey Who. A big thing in the game is obviously mashing, but also not hitting A early, because you can open the ham chat menu at any time, and every single time you open the menu, that's time loss. It's pretty hard to optimize when you're ending conversations and moving to the next thing. So, yeah. That was a lot of things, but the animations are really cute. That's like one of my favorite things in the game. Absolutely love it. So basically Oxnard is like, I'm really sad because Pepper told me that I am too obsessed with food and not paying enough attention to her, and she ran away. And so that's our first broken heart that we see. We got to go find Pepper. And we just walked all over this girl's handkerchief and she's mad at us, which, like, yeah, that's fair. But also, you shouldn't just, like, leave your handkerchief out in a walkable area. So I think we're both at fault here.
That is true. Like, I don't think I leave a handkerchief out. I mean, I usually have it in a pocket.
Right. Like, you know, she's like, how inconsiderate. And I'm like, I'm sorry. I just needed to get your ham chat. I shouldn't have put it in the middle of this area.
Exactly.
So here's Pepper. Fortunately, we can't reach her because she's pretty high up. We're going to need another way to reach her later. So we're going to skip her and go talk to Arnie over here. And so Arnie is the older brother of the other hamster that we just saw up top near the cave. And Arnie's like, you know, I'm looking for something for my brother. He lost his training toilet seat. And you're like, oh, okay. Like, I'll help you look around for that. And he teaches us that you can bite stuff. And we're like, all right. And so there's this little boat. And this is an actual, like, speedrun strat. Is typically you would get onto the boat and then do Paka and it would go away while you're on the boat. But what we're going to do is we're going to bite it, and we actually save a lot of time by going back to this warp panel. And we're going to enter right back in because the animation of going on the boat is really slow. So that's a fun little routing thing that we do in the speedrun, because now the boat's already here. Pretty neat.
What's the how do you say it?
Paka.
Paka. Look at
biting.
that, it's a paka.
Yeah, so it's biting. And then there's put, which is obviously to put something somewhere. This game's so good. This game's so good.
Oh, I'm dead over here.
Right? It's like, so, I love this game. If you haven't played this game casually, it's really fun. It's especially really fun to 100%. And so we learned put, and now we're gonna go over here. And it's like, oh my gosh, this is the trading seat that Arnie was looking for. It's swimming around. You're like, oh, is that a real duck? But we're gonna hey-hoo over here and see what's up with this little duck thing. But no, it's Seymour. This is canonically the only hamster who knows how to swim. He comes up in a few different times throughout the games. And so he's like, can you help me get this thing off my shell? Seymour is one of the coolest hamsters around. I love his little shell. I love that he can swim. He's an important character in Rainbow Rescue as well. He helps us get a blue seashell.
I was gonna make a Final Fantasy X joke, but I can't come up with one.
I'm sure someone in chat's got you. So we're like, hey, what is that thing? And he's like, you know, I don't know what this is. I'm just gonna hold on to it for now. And it's like, wait, why? We need that, but Hamtaro doesn't speak up for some reason. So we're going to off this battery because we need the battery to power our little boat. So we've now learned how to take things off, and we're gonna put the battery in the boat and drive it over to Bijou, who we saw almost get crushed by this giant boulder.
Oh man, you should hear my cheeks. I am smiling so much.
It's so good.
Yeah.
Like, it's so good. And so Bijou's like, I almost got crushed by this rock. You know, thank you so much for saving me. And now throughout the game, we have Bijou with us. And so she lets us do a variety of things.
Oh, that's cool.
Also, I have Bijou with me. So here's my Hamtaro and Bijou. They're gonna do. We saved both of them. So
say hi.
I have my plushies. I have about 100 figurines as well. That my dad bought me when I was a kid.
Aww.
Yeah. Oh, I need to talk to Arnie, but first I need to learn how to ham lift. So let's go back.
Oh, you cannot hear my cheeks, unfortunately. Oh, they're there. They're there.
I'm imagining it. Yeah, so now that we've put the battery in the boat, we can drive around. So Bijou's always going to tail us, and she lets us do a variety of things like the ham chat we're about to learn. So this is a 2-player ham chat. So we're gonna just tack you the heck out of this person, and they're gonna jump on their friend, and they're like, oh my gosh. Now this is a much more efficient way for us to get sunflower seeds out of this sunflower, and we learn ham lift, which is how we're going to get to talk to Pepper. Do I speedrun Ham games? Yes, I do speedrun Ham games. I actually have the world record in a few categories of that game. I'm like 7th in this game, I think. This game's really, really optimized. You have to be very fast at menuing. My menuing skill isn't nearly as up there as some of the really good players of this run.
You know, menuing is actually a skill. Like,
oh, it's huge. Oh, absolutely.
It's huge, especially in RPG speedruns. Oh my goodness, I don't even know how they do it.
I don't either. The menuing and the memorization are 2 parts of this game that can be pretty tough for me. So how about you looking for the training seat? And we're like, okay, yeah, we'll look around, and we know exactly where it is. Seymour told us he's back at the clubhouse, but first we're gonna ham lift to Pepper, because now we can get up to her and talk to her.
This is so cute.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, all the animations are
Look at
so
her little,
adorable.
And her little like flailing animation. So good.
It's adorable.
And she's like, I'm so upset. Will you listen to me? And we're like, yeah, of course. And we're like, you know, Oxnard's really sad about it. And she's like, Oxnard's been really distant lately. And Pepper's like, well, this person talked to me and said that Oxnard doesn't want to hang out with me anymore. And we're like, who the heck did that? That's weird. He's super sorry. He would love to hang out with you. And Pepper's like, this is just a miscommunication. We should talk to each other. And that is lesson number 1 of Ham Heartbreak about good relationships, is that you should just talk to your partner about things that are concerning you. So that way you don't have miscommunication issues and things will get resolved. Yeah, and so Pepper's like, I said sorry, and Oxnard told me he was out looking for sunflower seeds as a gift for me. It wasn't that he was avoiding me. He just wanted it to be a surprise. And you're like, oh my god, that's so cute. And now they're back together, and it's so, and they're gonna gossip together and hang out, and I love them. Yeah, he's like, I got this specifically for you. And she's so happy.
Aww.
And then their little heart is mended. So this is the first successful love that we have rescued.
Aww.
Yay!
Yay! Yatta!
We get some hearts in the chat. How about every love we get some hearts in the chat?
Definitely will send some love.
So now we're gonna head back to the clubhouse, and Spat's like, what have you done? You completely foiled my plan. I can't believe they're back together. I'm not gonna stop until everyone is not friends with each other anymore. And Bijou is so terrified of that. Like, oh my gosh. But not us. We will always have Smoochie, right? And Hamtaro's like, what? Hamtaro's like, what?
Say what?
We will always have love, Bijou says to Hamtaro.
Oh, I see some hearts in chat. I'm loving the hearts.
All right, so then we're like, we're gonna go report back to the clubhouse what we saw about Spat. Gonna go see what's going on here, like talk to boss possibly. And so I've been waiting for you, and we're like, okay, we tell him what's going on with Spat, and here comes Harmony, who is like the angel hamster. She's adorable. We love her. I have my Harmony figurine in the other room. So she's like, you know what? You got to fill up your love meter, and that's going to give us the power to defeat Spat. So keep, you know, doing your thing. Keep saving loves across our little town. We're like, okay. So we're immediately going to enter back in. We're not going to go back to Sunny Peak yet because we need to get the toilet seat from Seymour, who has it right here. So we're going to snag that. And he's like, yeah, totally. Go ahead. And we're going to get that back to Arnie. That's the first thing we're going to do. And so we also are going to find out that this hamster's partner is gone, and we don't know what's up with that. So we're going to talk to him, and he's like, hey, you didn't see my friend, right? She went to take a break and hasn't come back. What's going on? And we're like, that's weird. You know, we'll go find him. But first, now that they're not here, we're going to ham lift and get 20 sunflower seeds. Sunflower seed routing is actually really, really important.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
so
because we need to buy things later on in the game.
Oh, so that's currency.
Yes, sunflower seeds are currency in all the Hamtaro games. And so we want to optimize getting as many as possible. So getting 20 in one go is really good. You see all the seeds like littered around. Those are like 3 or 4 at a time. So we want to get like big doses of sunflower seeds at a time, you know. So sunflower seed routing is really, really important. Yeah. No, I didn't mean to hit no. No, I'm so sorry. I'm gonna give it to you.
Oh, no.
The game forces you to say yes, so it's fine.
Oh, that's good.
Not too much time lost. It's not like, you know, some of those games where you just game over if you don't progress the quest line. That'd be unfortunate.
Yeah.
All right, so we gave the toasty back to Arnie. This is the second half of Sunny Peak. Is this other two loves that we're gonna save. And so Arnie is like, hey, you know, here you go. We found it. Everything's fine. Let's go back home. Their home is in this cool little cave area. And so they're going to teach us how to open doors. Pretty clutch.
Oh, wait. Is that how you open doors?
Yeah, sesame.
Sesame.
Yeah. You'll notice that a lot of them are just like words with a dash and then the letter at the end, which is hilarious. I love the Ham Chat Dictionary. When I was a kid, I had a handwritten version of the Ham Chat Dictionary that I made myself.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I have it. It's like in a little notebook. I remember like doing it. I played Unite and I played this and I copied it down. It was very, very cute. My mom gave it to me one day. She's like, I found this, and I was like, oh my god.
Aww.
Yeah.
I definitely am interested in seeing it.
Yeah, it's adorable. I'll have to dig for it. So we go here and you notice, oh, Bijou's not with us. We did a little bit of a swapsies in the cave. And so Arnie's really sad. So this is the first of our sales hams. They're like really scummy in all the games. They try to oversell things. So basically, there's a rattle that you can get, but it doesn't work. It's broken. And so the game baits you into thinking you need to buy the rattle, but you actually need to buy the bananas. And you're like, what? Why? You saw on the previous screen that there was a monkey. And so this monkey, we're going to give the bananas. Behind the monkey isn't as important in this category, but it's the rock cave where you can, in this game, you can like get rocks and polish them and make jewelry, which we don't do in any percent, but is important for other parts of the game. So then we're gonna slip on this banana peel, and he thinks that's really funny, and it is okay now. If you don't do that, he won't go anywhere with you. He'll be really upset. So you got to make sure you make him happy, and then he's like, hey, I know how to get to my house. It's gonna be, you know, this direction, left, down, left, up, up. Because if you don't go the right way, you'll basically just get reset over and over again. So he tells you the right way to the cave. And we're like, okay, cool. We made it back home. This is great. I want you to meet Arnie. So we're gonna do that.
Oh, that rolling animation.
I know, it's so good. The animations in this game, like for a GBA game, I think the graphics are like perfect. They are the pixel art is so good. It conveys what it needs to. The emotions that are in this, like in the sprites, I think there's like so much good detail here. And the music is nice. It's a reason why I love this game.
Yeah, it definitely, and the other favorite part of the sprites, just like acting out in the way that they did with the animations, they did a very good job with just showing their emotions.
Yes, like absolutely, like their eye shape, the blush, the everything. It's really good. All right, so we rescued the brothers. We got the brothers back together again, not feeling lost anymore. They trust each other and they know that they're gonna survive with or without each other. And that's super cute. They got back, you know, they're all safe and snug.
Aw, and we want some more loves.
Yes, got some more love, get some hearts in the chat. Yep. They're amigos. And so yeah, amigos is the word for friendship. And so we're gonna buy something else from this ham that we're not gonna use till the end of the game. This is the oil can. We need the oil can for the super secret weapon that we're gonna defeat Spat with. If you know what the weapon is, please don't say it. I want it to be a surprise for Rue. But yeah, there's a super secret weapon that we need to get at the end of the game. We need the oil can for that.
I'm excited.
Yes, the super secret weapon is really good. It's really good. You're gonna love it. And so we go up here and we find out, oh my gosh, the hamster who was eating all the sunflower seeds, there are partners up here, and Spat has like tied him up. Like Spat's, you know, really going hard over here. So we're gonna tell him, hey, we want to be your friend. And he's like, that's disgusting, and runs away from us. And we're like, no, we really want to be your friends. And he's like, no, I don't like that. And he's like, I'm not nice. I don't want to be your friends. And he falls off the bridge.
Oh.
But he has wings. He's fine. See, he's just gonna.
Okay.
He's okay. He's okay. He's very much like Team Rocket blasts off again. He's always gonna be fine. You know.
Okay, good.
Don't worry. He's like,
That's good.
He's like, this costume is not just cute, it's functional, and then flies away, basically.
Yeah. I think I need to dress as this character next year for Halloween.
That would be adorable. Spat is such a good costume. All right, and so we are able to rescue this person, you know, get their ropes free. And this animation's really, really cute. Really, really cute. Liberty.
Oh.
Little statue learning. That's one of my favorites. Really good.
That's my favorite. It
Yeah,
was Spat,
yeah.
and then also yeah, that's my
Liberty
favorite.
is the best. Like so good. So yeah, we basically, you know, kick Spat off and run down here. There's a slight optimization. You don't want to trigger Spat's cutscene, so you kind of go right under that hamster and not any further to the left, but pretty minor. And so the partner's like, you know, there was this guy named Spat and things are going on. And he's like, I was so worried about you. For me, you are the most loved of. Do you understand? And oh, it's so cute. So you are the most cherished to me, which is so sweet. It's like, I was so worried about you.
Aww.
Yeah, really adorable. And we got our third love. And we've cleared our first adventure to Sunny Peak. So we're gonna head back to the clubhouse and go to our next location, which is a really fun one.
Okay, so are there these different worlds, like different, how do I put it? Not levels, but like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they basically are like different levels. And the
Okay.
interesting thing is like, we're gonna actually come back here in any percent, but there's also like varying stages of like, you can get all the loves in an area, all the ham chats in an area. So, you know, you can come back and there's kind of a multitude of different side quests that happen in each level, which is what makes this a really fun casual game, is because you kind of can go in whatever order you want. Past a certain point, like, let me go back to Sunny Peak and do some more quests. Let me, you know, do all that stuff. And it's fun to poke around in all the different levels and figure out what to do. So we find out our next conflict is that Seymour and Barrett, the girl we saw in the photo studio, she got a love letter that said, from your Romeo Broski. And so Seymour's feeling all sad, but he doesn't want to go confront Broski. So we're going to go to Sandy Bay and figure it out. And we show up and Barrett is talking to Spat, which obviously is a bad idea. So we got to go chase after Spat. So this is Sandy Bay. There's a really cool puzzle involved in this, and we're going to be completing the puzzle as we go along, doing the other dialogue in this area. So it's a music puzzle. So we're going to activate the rocks in the correct order. And we're going to be doing that as we do the other things that are required in this level, which is one of the things I really like about speedrunning this game is the routing that's been put in. So we need to learn this word fuss fuss. And there's a really funny dialogue that happens here where the hamster on the left is trying to teach the other hamster how to swim, even though he's never swum before. And we're going to see how that goes. Fun fact, in the Japanese version, fuss fuss, they turn into pineapples. And I don't know why they took that out in the US version. But it gets me every time, because speedrunning in Japanese saves about 2 minutes. So I have run this in Japanese as well. And they turn into pineapples for fuss fuss. It's very silly. And so he's like, we don't actually know how to swim, so.
Aww.
They're trying their best.
Aww. They're good friends.
Yes.
They're good ham friends.
They're amigos.
Amigos, there you go. Amigos.
Yeah. And then we're gonna hit the bottom stone for dough. And here is Borowski, and we're gonna say like, dude, what's up? Like, why are you trying to get Barrett to go on a date with you? And he's like, I've never heard of Barrett in my life. I really don't know who that is. And we're like, huh, that's weird, odd. So then we're like, what the heck? If he doesn't know who gave the letter to Barrett, we know it's Spat, but we're still gonna try and investigate and see what's going on. So there's these two hamsters that show up once you've talked to Borowski, and we need to get 2 ham chats from them. So, or we need to do 2 dialogue options. We need to do Looky to progress the story because she says, oh yeah, I saw Barrett, went all the way to the end of the screen. And we also get the word tingly, which is very cute. Really good animation. It just means to tingle. Yeah, just means to tingle. So
awesome.
that's an amazing ham chat animation.
I've just died
It's
in
so
happiness.
good, right? That's why I love sharing this game, because that's pretty much everyone's reaction if they haven't seen it before. It's like, oh my gosh, this game is so cute, and it totally is. So we need to get this pineapple because there is we're gonna play pineapple soccer in a little bit to fulfill a quest. So we tell her that we tingle, and she's like, okay, here, have this pineapple. I don't know why that works, but I'm not gonna complain, I guess. So I hit the
I love this story.
Right? I gotta make sure, it's really important to do this in the right order, because if you screw up, it's you have to reset the puzzle. So I'm like checking my notes. Like we can totally keep talking. I'm just like squint at my notes. This is one of these games where like I don't have it all memorized. The top runners of the game do, and I respect them for that so much. But like I'm definitely not the type of person to be able to memorize a full run. So really help. We have plenty of notes available if you're ever interested in running this game. They're really really well laid out. And also they have my notes have numbers next to them. So if you're running in Japanese, you know what order of word you need to do to progress the story. That's the only way I can run this in Japanese. Yeah.
I have to do the same thing for Cave Story.
Oh, yeah.
I run the game in Japanese, but I have to know when I'm saying yes or no.
Right.
I have to know. And so if I don't say the right thing in the right order, it's time losses. Basically.
It's time loss.
Huge time losses.
Same with this game.
Or you're not doing the ending right.
Oh my gosh, that would be devastating.
Yep.
So we're gonna do Ray. So now we're gonna clear the puzzle since we've done all the dialogue that we need to do. We're gonna hit me, and then we're gonna go do. And you're like, oh my gosh, how do you know the solution to the puzzle? Well, one, I'm a speedrunner, but two, they tell us the order just after. So luckily you're able to do this ahead of time, which is really nice.
So is this song like can you sing this song?
Bum 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 bum. I don't know what it is, but I just know it from speedrunning this game.
I like it.
Yeah. It's a song you can get in the game. If you tack you the rock, you'll see the big rock with the note on it once we go over there. You can actually get that song, and it's one of the ham dances. It's pretty cool.
Oh.
Yeah. All right, so Spat basically tricks Barrett into going on this plank, and oh, look at his boat. His boat has his little antennas. So good. Anyways, I didn't notice that until recently. And so basically Barrett is in the water, and we're gonna be like, Court, Rue, I'm gaspy. And she teaches us the word of being afraid, which is a very good animation as well. Gaspy. And they look like the Scream painting, which is hilarious. And so basically we're gonna go find someone who knows how to swim. And casually you ask Broski, who has a surfboard, and he's like, this is just for decoration. I don't actually know how to swim. Which is hilarious. So we're gonna go back to Seymour, who actually knows how to swim, and we've seen that earlier in the game.
By the way, I see someone from chat saying the language in the Hamtaro game needs to be an official language.
Yes, it does.
Agree.
Yes, it does. It's so good. It's so cute.
It is cute.
Yeah.
I actually wouldn't mind this becoming something somewhere.
Yes. It's just adorable. So yeah, really quickly we just dip into the clubhouse to tell Seymour, hey, Gaspy, and then we run back, and basically we're going to see Seymour's super scared for her, swims out, rescues her. Very impressive. All the other hamsters are canonically afraid of water to the point where in Ham games, they swim in clouds. Do not tell the hamsters that clouds are also made of water. They don't know.
Aww.
All right, so yeah, here's our first love of Sandy Bay, and we get a love boost, which is very exciting. If you're playing this game casually, that means that you can clean some rocks that are more tough and get better jewelry and stuff like that. Doesn't really mean much in the speedrunning. Yeah. Oh. There's a whole jewelry side quest like thing. Oh. You can pick up rocks and then it becomes stones, then you can make them into jewelry and you can wear them, and you can dress up their hamsters and it changes what they look like on the main menu.
Oh, I would love to see that.
I know, right? It's so cute.
I gotta see that.
It's adorable. So they're like, hey, come back to the photo studio. So there we go. So now we have the other side quests to do. We're gonna if this bottle, and this is where they tell us the mysterious quest. And so they're like, to go to the magical island, do the riddle. And so it's really cool because the game teaches you solfege. Like, they ask you to read Do Re Mi Fa Sol La Ti Do, which is really cute. So that was a fun puzzle to figure out, like, as a kid. So now we're like, hey, let's go to the dance island, but the captain's nowhere to be seen. And we talked to the captain's wife, and she's like, yeah, he forgot our wedding anniversary. So I think he's upset, and that's why we're gonna go find him. So that's why we had to do the puzzle. It opens up this island where the captain is. And so he says, I'm feeling really sad. I forgot my wife's and I's anniversary. And we were like, hey, yeah, your wife's really worried about you. That's what she's most important about, is like, she wants to know where you are. And he's like, I'm not gonna go home until I have a present for my wife, which is super cute.
Yeah, that's sweet.
Yeah, we unfortunately don't resolve the captain and his wife's quest in any percent. That's an all loves or all ham chats thing. So we're not gonna do the hula dance. If there's any Heartbreak fans in the chat, we're sadly not gonna do the hula hula, but you should play this game and do it. It's really cute. There is a love that we need to do on the island, and that's why we're heading there.
Can I ask you a quick question?
Yeah,
I
go
have to
for
ask
it,
this one
please.
because of this particular person in chat.
Yeah.
If you make a joke in this language, does that make you a ham?
Yes, good one.
I'm nodding my head right there.
You got that. Mm-hmm. I love it. I love it.
I had a curiosity question. Okay, so as a kid and now as an adult, how do you feel? Like when you were first playing the game again or anything like that? Like,
Sure.
you loved it and everything, but how does it feel just playing it like several years later? And now that you're speedrunning it?
Right. So like I was so happy to like find my Game Boy games, and I did replay the Ham games in like high school and college, as an older person. I still had like so much fun with it just because of all the nostalgia. And then I was so excited. I was like, my first speed game was Celeste, but then I was like, what if I speedrun Hamtaro? Because that would give me a chance to play these games again. It would be really fun, but I would get to do it in a totally different manner, a totally different way, get to route it. So it's like, I'm getting to play the game again, but also in a different format than just, I remember how to beat this game. That wouldn't be that exciting, but this is a kind of different challenge. And so I've really loved it. I've really enjoyed it.
Oh. Yeah, because I could say that it's very different speedrunning the game and playing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was what happened with me in Cave Story, because I loved it when I was like teenager.
Right.
And then playing it again, I was like, oh, this is so great. Why am I not playing this? And then I'm like, you know what? Let's just speedrun it so I can keep playing this. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. That's how I feel a lot with these games too. And also, like, it's amazing to get to showcase the Hamtaro games on like the GDQ channel, because I think it resonates a lot with people in chat too. They're like, oh my gosh, I love Hamtaro, or like, oh, this game's so cute, this game's so wonderful. And it is to get to share this with people, because this series is kind of a hidden gem, I think, in terms of like, some people played it and loved it, and a tons of people just have never heard of it before. So what's happening in this area is basically Penelope and Pashmina are best friends, and we saw that they were kind of bullying each other, and that was really odd. And now we're seeing another copy of Pashmina, and we're like, oh, we learn fifth is like Spat's catchphrase. Spat knows how to shapeshift, which is wild. And so he was shapeshifting Pashmina, so we're gonna run after him because he's fake Pashmina, and Pashmina sees herself and is obviously confused. I would be confused if I just saw a copy of myself. And then, and so then it's like we're going up, and now Penelope, she's the small yellow hamster. Pashmina is like a sister to her. And now there's two of them, and Penelope is very confused. She's like, we're friends. No, we're friends. And we don't know who the real Pashmina is because we didn't see who came up here. So Bijou says, this reminds me of a tale I once heard. So we're gonna go talk to Elder Ham, who's like the most knowledgeable hamster. He's over here hanging out at the dance contest. And so he can't really hear very well, so we're gonna shout at him right next to him.
Hee-hoo, hee-hoo.
Yeah, we're just gonna like hey hoo, and he says, there was a tale of, you know, there were two siblings who were fighting, and they decided to do tug of war to settle their differences, to kind of let their anger out and figure it out. So we're gonna go up and say, all right, let's do a tug of war, and show who's the most loyal or loving to Penelope, to see if that'll reveal any information about who's the imposter. So we're gonna go up and tell them we should tuggy. Try that. I love the animation that Hamtaro falls over and Bijou like succeeds. It's very funny.
Yeah.
So they're pulling on Penelope, and one of them is like, I couldn't hurt her anymore. I didn't want to do that. It seemed like she was in pain. And the other one's like, I won. So we obviously know the one who's gloating is Spat. Turns out it is Spat. And so Penelope is just going to boop Spat off the cliff. Team Rocket blasts off again. Goodbye, Spat. Carried away by this fish. Very triumphant moment. There we go. And so Penelope and Pashmina reaffirmed that they love each other. They would never have been mean to each other. That was just Spat trying to mess with them. And we got another love, and that is the last required love that we need for Sandy Bay. We still have a few more things to handle. So yeah, they're like, the bond between us is more snorkly than ever. It's so cute.
Snorkly.
Yeah.
Let's all snorkely together. And
right?
let's give some loves. And now we're all amigos. Snorkly.
Now we're all amigos together. It's great. This should have been called Ham Amigos.
Honestly, I'm wondering. I'm seriously wondering. There's no heartbreak here. We're all amigos.
Right. We're making everyone friends again. So now we're going to head back from the island. We have a few last things to finish out in this area. So we got the pineapple earlier. We're gonna go do the pineapple soccer. Here we go. Music on the island is super cute. Really, really like it.
Yeah.
All right. So now we're heading back to the soccer contest, and we're saying like, hey, we have a pineapple. Let's play some pineapple soccer.
Pineapple soccer?
Yes.
I haven't played pineapple soccer.
Right? It's very
what?
fun. So basically you have to if at the right time, and we're all going to just do headers together. And our goal is to get 6 headers in a row. You can get anywhere from 2 to 3 hits that you have to control. I'm controlling Hamtaro and Bijou. And you just like boop it with the little team. It's so cute. And you have to get 6. If you drop any, you have to do it again. So that's time loss. It's pretty easy. The frame window is really lenient. So you do that. And the girls who are watching, the jocks over there, are all like, oh, do you play soccer? Are you on the soccer team? And we're like, yeah, absolutely. And she's like, can you take this letter and give it to the soccer hunk? And we're like, okay, sure. And we don't do that. We immediately peace out. We just needed the ta-da word. We just like bait and switch this gal. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's a good bait and switch.
Yeah, she gives us this love letter and we just hoard it the rest of the game.
Oh my goodness.
Bye.
Bye.
She like sees us leave too. Like we just lied. We just lied so bad.
And she just sits there and is like, wait, what's going on?
So now, yeah, and so Harmony tells us that Spat's at Funland. Funland is the shortest level in the entire thing. There's a lot of stuff that's involved in doing it for 100%. You have to go to a lot of different areas, but for any percent, the quest is really, really fast. There's just one love that we need to restore. So this is one of the most important parts of the route, is that once you get a love boost, Harmony teaches you a new ham chat that she invented, and we need pass chat for the end of the run. But if you wait to ask her for the words, there will be a much longer cutscene because she's going to teach you 2 words and then 3 words. So we do it now. Literally in my notes, it's like, must get past chat here. Do not leave, because I've forgotten this before and killed runs to it. So we didn't forget.
That's good.
Yeah.
Oh,
And now we've
there's a
got
fun
Hambot.
land.
yeah, we're in Funland. This is a little theme park, and we've got Hampbot, who I think is adorable, and he cleans up the park for everyone. He scrubbies.
Oh,
He's just like a benevolent cleaning robot.
oh,
It's a Roomba, but a ham.
yeah. we'll call it a hamba.
Yes, I love it.
You know what? I kind of want this in Animal Crossing.
Oh my gosh.
You know how they have like the different robots? Yeah, I would like a hamster robot.
Hamster robot, we need it.
Yes.
So that's neat, pretty nifty, huh? And we're like, yeah, that is very nifty. And we're gonna immediately pick up some trash. We're gonna, that's a surprise that'll help us out later. We got some trash, and it reeks. Yep. So I don't know where Hamtaro keeps everything, but
yeah, that's a lot of pockets in the fur. Maybe just
somehow.
Yeah.
So this is the Ham Rangers, which are like the Power Rangers, and so this is the leader Hamred. I'm so sad that we don't get to do the Power Rangers quest in any percent. You do it in All Loves. You have to like get the Ham Rangers back together. It's an amazing quest, really cute. And so there's 3 carnival games that you can play, and we need to play Sticky because Sticky allows us to get a marble, and we need 3 marbles. So we picked up 1 marble in Sandy Bay. We're picking up another marble here, and we'll get the 3rd marble in the Wild Woods. So this is actually a pretty tricky mini game because the notes are completely random. So the white notes are 10, the blue notes are 30, and the pink are 50, and we need to get to 600 by the end of the minute. And yeah, very RNG. I'm hoping to get a bunch of pink notes because that makes this a lot less stressful. If I'm really like tight on score, there are little timers, but you know, that's time loss because we don't want the game to be that long. So we'll see how I'm feeling. If I get this 50, we should be fine.
Pink notes.
Yeah, we need some more pink notes, game, please.
Yeah,
okay, here's 2
pink notes.
We'll see. Okay. All right, there's 2 pink notes.
Yeah,
Ooh,
there's 2.
No! Uh-oh. Might have to play again. All right, we're good. Whew, that was stressful.
Down to the wire!
That was so stressful. All right. Yeah, that was rough. All right, so we got the green marble! And you got to make sure to mash B here because we do not want to play again. Once you get into that mini game, you can't get out, and that's like a minute. So I have in my notes to mash no on that. So we're gonna go, and we're gonna go to the screen that has the Ferris wheel, and we're gonna learn that sadly all of the rides are busted. None of them are working. Very sad, and that's ruining everyone's day at the Funland. They're gonna riot, like all this sad stuff. And so we are going to go to the control room. As a kid, I did not understand where this was. Very well hidden. I had to like look this up. I remember like printing out like game FAQs, you know, back in the day. Could not find where this was. And so Spat is up in here, ruining all the rides at the control panel. So we're gonna free the engineer, and he's like, "Hey, can you like stop?" And Spat just like decks him. So it was not very nice.
Rude. How rude.
Not very nice. So I meant to say yes. I'm so sorry. I will. I will say it. They're very good about this game being like, nah, you just gotta say yes. So he says, can you go get the robot? Maybe the robot can get Spat to leave. And we're like, yeah, totally. Let's do that.
Robot to save the day.
Exactly. So Hamomatic, let's go. You know, let's go. And so we're like, yeah, let's go back to the control room, see what Hamomatic can do. And we're gonna talk to this girl who is really upset about how her day is being ruined. She's like, will you listen to me rant? And we're like, yeah, girl, go for it. And she's like, what's up with this Funland place? I mean, seriously, not a single ride is working. And then she's like, you know, thank you so much for letting me vent. I'm not gonna give up on my day. I really just need to let it out. And I was like, yeah, that's a healthy way to process your frustrations. And I'm happy that you're not giving up or chuck on that. Chuck also allows us to throw things, which is very funny.
Wait, you can chuck things at people?
Yeah.
Or at hamsters?
It's gonna be very important. So we set Hamomatic, and Hamomatic's like, there's nothing to scrubby here. I can't do anything. And the maker of the robot's like, oh yeah, I only programmed the robot to clean things. And so they can't do anything. But what we do have is some trash, and we're gonna throw that on the spec.
Chuck, chuck.
And now, can you scrubby?
Now you can scrap. Oh,
Now the robot can take out the trash. Here we go. Very funny puzzle. He's literally just gonna. I love their shocked faces. And Hamtaro and Misha are just like watching this, like no problem. Oh, here we go. Their faces are so good.
They're all shocked.
They're all like, what? Even though I said this, they're like, where did they throw him away? We don't know. We don't know. Scrubby complete. Nice work.
Good job, Scrubby. Emma.
That's like the best part of this game. It's so good. Excellent. So good.
Oh my goodness.
So yeah, Funland is hilarious. And the love between the robot and their inventor is restored. And I think that's beautiful.
I
think that's beautiful. Yeah, all kinds of love are represented in this game.
We're all amigos.
Exactly. And so the engineer's like, hey, can y'all help me get all the rides up and working? So they're gonna work together to do that. And so we have one last thing. We need to get the word ham team from Stan. So Stan and Sandy are here. And so we're gonna go hang out and talk to them. But yeah, that's the only required love in this area. I'm gonna watch this dialogue because it's very funny and I want everyone to see it and it's worth the time loss. So once we learn ham team, we're gonna say, he asks us, you know, will you team up with me to help my sister and her problems, which is very sweet. Because Sandy is fighting with her boyfriend Maxwell. And I'm gonna say no. I will not do a favor for Stan. And what he says is so funny. Oh, I see. No, that's all right. But I will say, if you are starring in your very own video game, you can't abandon those in need. Breaks the fourth wall! What?
Oh, I love the fourth wall. Oh, that is amazing fourth
You're
wall.
starring in your own video game. You can't just abandon those in need.
Oh, whoever did the dialogue on this game, top notch.
It's so good. Oh, so good. All right, so now it's spooky season. We're gonna go to Boo Manor.
Ooh,
yeah,
I'm ready
Boo
for
Manor
this.
is a ghost house, and there are actual hamster ghosts here. It's very cool.
Oh, I'm excited for the.
Yeah, this
ghost.
area is awesome. Probably the best part of the game, I think. So Spat breaks in.
Oh. Yeah. Oh, that is just okay.
This is meant to be like a haunted house as like a couple's date. That's the lore of this area. So we have to prove that we're an official couple. And so like all things that involve, you know, proving that you're official, it's just a waste of money for no reason. So we're gonna go and buy an official couple card.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know it all took a card to make it official.
Yeah, that's all. Yeah, so this is another part of our sunflower seed routing. So are you looking for some bargains? Look at this. It's an ID card for 50 sunflower seeds. And we're going to say that is ridiculously overpriced. Heck no. And they're like, all right, how about 25 sunflower seeds? And we're going to say, no, that's still overpriced. And he goes, fine, how about 5 sunflower seeds? We're like, yeah, we can do that. That's within our sunflower seed budget.
Oh.
that's within our budget, so.
Yeah. You know, I think I would have been okay with the 25.
25 is not terrible.
Yeah. Because it was 50, right? And then it went down?
Yeah, it went down to half price. That's a pretty good bargain. It's a pretty good bargain.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we've proven that we're an official couple. Oh, I meant to say ta-da. Sorry, I already said hello to you.
Ta-da.
So we're
now
gonna say,
we're a couple.
Here we go. Here's our couple card. All we needed was money. We don't even have any romantic affection for each other, but okay. We didn't need to prove anything to get that. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
So we're gonna yell at this hamster who's at the front desk because we need a card to get into the elevators. And he's like, "Oh my gosh, you scared me!" And we're like, "Oh, okay." And I think that's a very funny animation.
I like the startle. Okay.
Me too. Me too. It's really good.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Did you say something?" And we're like, "Yeah, we're here to participate in the couple's haunted house." And you're like, "Here you go. Here's your key card." So this allows you to get into everything on the first floor, which is super helpful for us.
How many like floors are in the manor?
3.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, it's like a pretty extensive area. This area is really, really fun. And so there's a few things that we need to do. This is one couple that's also going through, but they're having a pretty rough date night. So we're gonna try and we're saying boo to this hamster, and he goes, "Don't scare me like that. I've got to pee, and I almost had an accident." What an amazing bit of dialogue. We literally learned the ham chat for how to pee. I love this game.
Go pee.
Yep, and it's literally go pee.
I think instead of saying bio, we should say go pee from now on.
Yeah, it's just go pee.
Just go pee.
Yep. Absolutely iconic ham chat. So we learned that. And so now we have access to everything on the first floor. We can't go upstairs. That requires the silver card. So we got to do a few more things first. And look, there's a ghost. And the ghost phases through the wall. And we're like, what? Like, there are actual ghosts here. It's pretty wild.
That
So,
is
I don't know.
wild.
I don't know what the lore is of this. Like, where did the hamster ghost come from? It's never mentioned again. There's Hamstar Manor in Rainbow Rescue, and it has ghosts as well. Really, really interesting. Someone's got to dig into the lore. So all the mirrors, match us except for this one. The ghost is too embarrassed to go to the bathroom like we just did, and so they run away from us, and we're allowed to go through the mirror. What an amazing piece of story. All right,
Sorry, I'm laughing so much.
it's so good. No, it's so I've seen it, so I'm used to it, but I'm like, yeah, that's ridiculous. And this is the boss fight, so we have a little mini boss fight here. We gotta run to the hamster and sticky them to get the silver card. And it's RNG where they show up. I'm just trying to like be in the middle so I can run to either side. So yeah.
Because like all those little panels with the hamsters are where. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Victory dance. Cool. So now we can head up to the second floor, which is great.
Yatta!
I love their little dances. So good.
Honestly, I love this game.
Isn't it amazing?
I'm so.
I think you would really enjoy playing it casually if you had time. It's really fun. Yeah. It's like a really good time. It would only take you a few hours. Like, it's so cute.
Well, I was about to ask, is there like I know this is on Game Boy Advance.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So I have a copy on
Advance.
I have a copy on my Game Boy Advance, which is how I play it.
Because yeah, no, I'm getting ideas. But yes.
Yay!
Yes.
Yay! It's so good. And so this is Howdy and Dexter. If you know anything about the Hamtaro series, Howdy and Dexter are bitter rivals, but also best friends. They're two of my favorite characters in this series. So they came in. The great part is they came in as a date together. So like Hamtaro says gay rights, and so they want to beat us to the prize. And so they're saying we're rivals, and we learn how to make fire now, which is really important to this quest, actually. So they teach us about fire. We learned Hamstar, and they're like, you know what? Let's move. Let's get out of here. We're like, okay, sounds good. And we now know how to make fire, which we're going to do in this fireplace.
Okay. Oh, I was gonna say. Hamster's going on fire. I'm a little concerned.
Yes, they're fine. They're fine.
Fine.
Don't
Totally
worry
fine.
about it. Oh, I was just saying Hamha, not Taki. Yeah, it's all good. And basically, we say hi to this ghost, and this old ghost is like, "I don't like couples. Where?" And you're like, "Then you probably shouldn't work in a couple's haunted mansion." I don't, but okay.
Yeah.
Doesn't seem like the job for you.
No, maybe you need to go to the fun land.
Right, that would be much better. That would be much better. So he teaches us the word for afraid, which we're gonna need later. And now we're gonna go upstairs. Oh, I think there's actually 4 floors. There's a lot of floors. A lot of areas in this section. So here's a ghost. Hello. Oh, do I need to? I forget. Is that where I need to go? Actually, let's see. Oh yeah. Okay, so this is the ghost. So I'm gonna try and get them to move out of the way. And they're like, hey, that's not very nice. When I'm like this, only fire can defeat me. And you're like, why did you tell me your weakness? And they're like, no.
Yeah, that was a hard one to figure out.
Yeah, so we run over to Dexter, and Hamtaro falls in a pit. And Dexter's like, oh, that's how Howdy disappeared. I guess I should have said something. And you're like, yeah, dude, what? You just let us run into the trapdoor? Okay.
Oh, that's rude.
Yeah.
This sucks, man.
Yeah, so now we're Bijou on an adventure. And the key part of this is now that the ghosts in this room are going to give us different ham chats because we're by ourselves, because that's the clue of like, oh, we don't like couples. So we go just as Bijou and they talk to us. But we have to, and so they're going to give us some words that are going to help us rescue Hamtaro and Howdy. They've fallen in a pit and they're going to be in like this little cage underneath. Which is kind of scary because it's like, is that a part of the couple game? Or is that like the ghosts? Like, it's unclear. We don't actually know if the ghosts have like a malevolent part of this. There's a lot of lore questions about this area.
Actually, they're very valid because like the ghosts just show up. You don't even know. Yeah, they just come out of somewhere. You don't even know if they're like maybe, you know, relatives of some other people.
We have no idea. We have no idea.
Yeah.
So there's this mysterious wall. So we're gonna knock on the wall, and it sounds hollow. And we're like, oh, weird. You know, that's a weird sound. So we're gonna try and push on the wall. And there's a panel. And we find Howdy and Hamtaro here.
Aww.
And Howdy's like, let us out! And it's really funny. So we basically yell at Hamtaro, get the heck up. We have places to be. We gotta go fast. This is a speed run.
Hamtaro though. Oh.
I know, he's like, oh no, I'm so tired. Which, like, fair, you like fell down a whole story. It probably hurt you.
Oh.
I was so worried. All right.
Aw.
So cute.
We're getting rescued.
Yes. So now we got to figure out how to get them out of the bars, and Bijou doesn't have the strength to do it, but we are going to find someone who does. So gonna say, hey, are you able to help us out? And they're like, it's no good. I think we need a card key, but that tells us that they're strong. And so we're gonna say, hey, can you help us get some freedom for Hamtaro and Howdy? Yeah, Liberty is back. The best ham chat animation. So good.
Oh, it's my favorite. I don't know why. It's so cute.
It's so cute. That little Liberty costume is adorable.
Yeah. Ooh, I have an idea for you for next year for Halloween.
Okay. Keep it coming. I'll do them all. Do a little montage.
I would love to see. I would love to see Bijou and the Liberty.
Oh, that would be cute. That would be so good. So we're basically gonna say, you know, like, help us get him out. Come on, let's, like, remember the whole freedom thing?
Yeah, Liberty.
And basically she's like, you're being so negative. Let me try it. And he's like, you know what? You're right. I got this. Thanks for believing in me. And he just crushes the bars open, which is pretty impressive. Super strong hamster. And we're reunited.
Yay! Yatta!
They do a little dance.
Yay! Oh, I hope I'm not clapping too loud. I'm actually clapping.
And so they are strengthened in their love because, you know, they really believed in each other, and that's what they proved, that they could do this together, and they're gonna get through this, which is really, really cute, because they were like, should we leave? I don't think we can get through this. But now it's, you know, I did a complete flip-flop when you believed in me, and that's really cute. I think that's a really cute one.
Oh, that's gonna be a fun one, I think.
Yeah.
Flip-flop?
Flip-flop. It's so good. It becomes very useful. So we learned flip-flop, and it's like, you're the person I love most in the whole wide world. And you're like, that's so good.
Aww.
Yeah. So we still don't have the gold key card. We need the gold key card to let us go into the next floor, which will be the conclusion. So we have one more mini game to do, which is the Scrubby mini game. Hamha, we're holding a Scrubby contest. Would you like to play? Would love to. This game is really interesting. The fastest way to do this, the ghosts are going to come down at you, and you have to push blocks into them, but also scrubby the floors. And so the best strat is to do the left 2 tiles, then push all the blocks, then do the right 2 tiles.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah, because if you try and greet it and go for all 3 first, the ghost will get you. We just do this for safety, then we can scrubby the other ones and be good.
Got it.
Yeah.
That's a good strat.
Yeah, it works out. It doesn't lose any time. It's great. It makes me really happy, everyone in the chat who says they love this game and have a lot of nostalgia for this game. I do too. Hamtaro means a lot to me, so I'm glad everyone's enjoying.
I've seen a lot of positive positive comments.
It's a classic.
The game. Yep.
This is the most popular Hamtaro game for sure. My personal favorite is Rainbow Rescue, which was only found in Europe and Japan. If you loved this game, I highly recommend that you play Rainbow Rescue. Try and find a way to play it. It's really, really good. And Ham Games is also fantastic. Ham Games is probably the best speed game of all of them because it's an Olympic-style game. There's a lot more strats. But yeah, all of the games are fantastic. Unite is also, fantastic.
Oh, they're excited to see how this ends.
Oh, I'm so glad.
Oh, the thumb.
Yeah, and so she's like, you should listen. And there's a side quest that has to do with Bijou learning how to play the piano, which is very beautiful. There's a ghost in that room that plays the piano and teaches Bijou how to do it, and it's really, really sweet.
Aww.
Yeah, it's adorable. So that's where the piano is coming from.
Oh, that is a good question. HD remake collection when?
Yes,
that is a good question.
I need it. I would cry.
Dude, honestly, sorry, California.
No, it's fine.
Surfer language, I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. No problem.
Anyways, yeah, basically, no, I would be really cool to see it on, like, I don't know, me personally, Switch. I would actually love to play
playing these on the
Switch
Switch would be adorable. I feel like porting them would be super easy. I would totally like run all of them in a row if they did that. That would be so fun. I've debated doing a run of everything, of like the entire series. It would be quite long, but I think it would be really fun.
Yeah, actually, with the like as a 12-hour challenge, run all the games.
Oh, that'd be so fun. Yeah, that'd be really cool to do like a series run.
Yeah, that would be really, really cool.
Yeah. So we answered the quiz. This is the person who put the ghost night together. He's like, I'm a ghost, and we love, doing this for you all. It feels it's a chance for us to connect with the hamsters that are still alive. And you're like, what? And then Spat is like, I want the prize. And the owner is like, the prize is just the satisfaction of going through this and having a bonding experience with the person you came with. And Spat's like, that's lame. I want a real prize. And so we tell the ghost, hey, you should transform. And Spat's like, I'm not afraid of ghosts. And we're like, well, what is Spat afraid of? Spat's afraid of cats. So the ghost turns into the cat, and Spat's like, I'm out of here.
Oh, that's a smart way.
I'm out of here. Yeah.
Peace out.
Yeah. So yeah, and so thank you so much for helping me get out of that pickle. Here's some rocks, which is like actually a good gift in this game. And so super, we have kicked Spat out of Boo Manor, and we are finished with this area. Best area in the game, I think. So much fun. There's a lot of more side quests in there to complete. There's a few more mini games. I really like that area. I think it's super inspired. Very fun. Now we're kind of getting to the end section of the game. We just have one new area to go, which is the Wildwoods. But we also have a bit of backtracking to do. We're going to go back to Sunny Peak a few times because that's where the master weapon we need to defeat Spat is, which I hinted at a little bit earlier. But we have a few things to do in Wildwoods before we go there.
Also, I'm seeing that we're requesting for a GDQ Hamtaro block.
Listen, I've submitted Ham Games, Unite, Heartbreak, and I've submitted all of them but Rainbow Rescue. Rainbow Rescue's too long. It's like 3 hours. I've submitted them. Just, maybe someday. I submitted some to
figures.
FF as well.
Ooh,
Yeah.
look out for FF.
Yeah, it'd be fun.
I was gonna say, okay, I don't know what it is about Forest, but Forest games, I have to like give this game like total thumbs up.
Yes, I love the forest area of this game. It's super cute.
Oh, it's a
little ham
promise.
So good. Yeah, we're gonna be backtracking. This is a hamster Metroidvania. Very epic. I've never thought about it as Metroidvania before, but it totally is. You literally gain abilities to unlock new areas. Ridiculous. I've also run a Powerpuff Girls Metroidvania. Him and Seek is not that, but there is a Powerpuff Girls Metroidvania that I have speedrun before. It's very good.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, it's called Defenders of Townsville. It's very fun.
Okay.
It's really, really good. And so, basically, Cappy told us that Spat promised him a new hat. And he's gonna get it from Sunny Peak. And we know someone with a hat in Sunny Peak, and we're afraid that Spat's gonna steal it. So we're gonna try and intercept it. And Spat's like, we're too late. He's already stolen the acorn cap from Cedric, and which is an amazing hamster name, by the way. And so Spat runs off, and we're gonna go ask Cedric if he's okay. Because if you know Cedric, he's the person that you sell acorns to in all of the games. And his hat is gone. And so we're gonna go see what's up with him and see if he's okay.
Oh, I think they...
Yeah, so he's really sad because he doesn't have his hat. Oh, I know. And so we're like, it's gone. My acorn cat is gone. And so we're like, okay, let's go back to Wildwoods and try and get it from Spat.
That seems like not a hamigo too much.
No, he is not a hamigo. Certified not.
No.
Yeah, he just goes around and really wrecks some havoc. He's a very successful villain. He's very efficient at it. He knows right where to strike. It's pretty impressive, actually.
I agree, because I'm just like, man, like covering this whole area in the span of time and everything.
Right? Yeah. So look, Cappy does look very dapper with the little acorn hat, but it is not his. And so we're gonna say, you know, someone really loves this hat, you know? This is someone's like cherished item. And he goes, but this is mine. I bought it from Spat. And we're like, no, Spat tricked you to make Cedric sad. And so he runs away from us because he's like, no, you're not gonna take my cool hat. It's so cool. And so we go here and we get trapped by Bog. Bog lives in this forest and he is searching for, you know, he's just set up various traps for food and stuff. And we're like, oh, sorry, like, can you let us out of here? But then we're like, wait a second, because if you chase after Cappy, he will just keep running in circles. So we're like, hey, since you have that set up, will you team up with us to help us catch Cappy so we can just like sit down and have a conversation with him? Because he's not in an opportunity to talk to us right now. And so Bog's like, yep, absolutely, I will catch Cappy for you. So we're gonna run counterclockwise. Or we're gonna run clockwise because we want to see Cappy's running animation as less as possible. So we maneuvered in a way that even though it looks like we're taking the long way, it's to avoid the running animation, which takes a long time. So Cappy runs into Bog's trap here, and now we're gonna actually talk to him about what's going on with Cedric and be like, hey, like there's someone who really loves this and you made them super sad. You made them not want to like leave their house anymore because they feel naked without their cap, you know, and it's really sad. So we're gonna try and talk to Cappy. He's like, this hat is mine. I'm not giving it to you. And so you say, but Cedric is so sad.
Oh.
He's like, okay, you know what? Will you take me to go talk to Cedric so I can get this back? And we're like, of course. Of course.
So, now everybody's gonna be happy.
Yes. Yeah. It's actually a really, really good scene. So they auto take us to Sunny Peak, which I'm very grateful for. And he goes, I heard you loved this and I wanted to give it back. I'm so sorry. It was a misunderstanding. And he's like, thank you. I'll never forget this. And he goes, I'm so happy to find a fellow hat lover. And then they start ranting to each other about hats, which is so cute. And they're like, oh my gosh, look, now we're talking about all the hats that we love. And they've like Spat not only has been thwarted, they have found new friendships and they're gonna have a hat jamboree. It's so cute.
It's horrible.
Their quest is like one of my favorites. I love how happy they look. Oh, it's so good.
I kind of want like heart hats and chat.
Yes.
Oh, that is so cute.
Yeah,
This is actually okay. This is my favorite quest.
Yes, this is that. I think that one is like a really top tier quest. I love that they become like new friends after that. So sweet. And Cappy realizes that he did wrong and apologizes. So we dig up a hot spring egg. Bog was looking for a hot spring egg, and so we're gonna pick one up for him. Also, the hot spring music is a banger. Really good.
Honestly, a lot of the music.
So we picked up the hot spring egg. We finished that quest. We're gonna head back to Wildwoods and give the hot spring egg to Bog, because that was something that he was searching for. And so we're like, hey, we have one. And he's gonna teach us how to basically become Tarzan and swing between the vines.
Ta-da!
Yeah.
Oh, this is amazing.
He's like, I'm gonna teach you a really important skill. Clingy, and we're gonna swing on the vines, which is very fun.
Oh my goodness.
Very fun.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so you actually have to swing on those vines.
Yes.
Okay.
So you had to get the hot spring egg before Bog would teach you this, and then there's a few areas that we need that for. And it is so cute.
Oh, I like the little like when it's just in the screen and it's like giving you the words. I like
the dictionary demonstrations. I love that too. And at any time you can go into the menu and like click on the animations and see them, which is really cute. Like you can go through the dictionary and see what you're missing and stuff like that. It's adorable. So Elder Ham tells us we're supposed to be having a wedding, but our wedding musician hasn't shown up yet. And we're like, wonder who that could be. If you know the Hams, that's going to be Jingle, who is probably my favorite hamster. He has a guitar and a mohawk. Like, he's so cool. You're going to be blown away. Just wait. So you hear the music. Oh, look at his Jingle! Look at him! Look at him! He's so cute!
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, so he's in all the main games. I absolutely love Jingle, and Jingle's like, oh my gosh, sorry, I was just writing a new song. I got really into my music, and I lost track of time. Thank you so much for letting me know. Let me run over to the wedding. And it's so cute.
Oh, that is, aw.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so cute.
He's got his little guitars on his back. I know.
I
feel, yeah. I love this game. I love this game so much.
Oh, that is just, that's priceless right there.
Yeah, it's so cute. And so we're gonna go to the wedding now. Yeah, Jingle is probably my favorite hamster. Jingle and Panda are both adorable. I don't think we meet Panda in this run, unfortunately, but Jingle's great. So he's like, here, I'm here. Let's see the wedding. So we're going to their wedding ceremony.
Oh,
we're just like showing up as an uninvited guest. We did not RSVP to this. I don't know about this etiquette, Hamtaro and Bijou. We're just like showing up to their wedding.
Yeah, you know us.
And so Spat is also here. He didn't RSVP, and he's gonna steal their marble. So that's not nice. Yeah, so Spat obviously is gonna crash the wedding. And he's gonna steal their marble, which is very important in their wedding ceremony. And so they're really sad because they're not able to get married anymore. Yeah, the hamster says, the legend said that there was gonna be an evil hamster who showed up and stole their marble. And so we have to break the curse and, save their marriage. So first we're gonna jump back into here. We need to buy a rubber band from this hamster that's talking to this woman. She's like, I really don't want to buy anything. And so we're gonna buy this rubber band from this hamster. It's very important. We'll see why in a second.
Oh, I see why you needed that many.
Yeah, we're like that's the last thing we need to buy. And so that's like the sunflower seed routing is pretty tight. It can actually be a problem if you remember the sticky game from Funland. If you fail that, you don't have enough sunflower seeds. You have to remember to pick up sunflower seeds before this, which is pretty interesting.
Oh, that is okay.
No.
Is that a good like
huge.
backup strat?
Yeah, it's like fine. If you fail and have to play the game again, there's plenty of sunflower seeds around. You just have to remember to pick it up. So the Hamscope Ham just like gets us. And we're gonna try and build a counter slingshot of our own. So that's why we needed to buy the thing. Oh, I don't know if y'all are hearing my cat in the background.
Oh, is that? Oh.
Hello, Sirius. Everyone say hi to Sirius, my cat. He is meowing real loud.
Hi, Sirius. You want some lovin's?
Yeah, right.
Let's put
He
some
wants to be
hearts in
amigos.
chat, everybody. Yeah,
He wants to be amigos.
amigos.
So Spat just like chucks the stick at us, which was kind of rude, but it's gonna turn out to be helpful because we're gonna use that to make a slingshot. All right, and so now we have a rubber band and we have a Y stick, and so there's actually an inventor. So once we get hit again by the Hamscope Ham, we are going to go to the inventor's house and they're going to make us a slingshot. The inventor is a really important character for us, both for the Wildwoods quest, but also the Spat Tower quest, which is like the finale zone. So we're going to say, hey, like inventor hamster, can you make us a slingshot? And they're like, yeah, absolutely. That's like an easy fix. I can do that. What is Spat's problem? I know, right? Like, he just hates love of all form. I think he went through like a bad breakup or something and now wants everyone else to be sad. That's the lore I have. He never really explains it. He's just like, I hate love and therefore you need to hate love also. It's very sad.
Oh, that is... I'm wondering though about, you know, like a plot twist or something.
Right?
Yeah.
Where's my Spat prequel? When they make the HD collection, I want the prequel where you play as Spat and have the origin story.
Exactly. I would love that.
Yeah.
And maybe in the Spat prequel, we can explain the ghosts.
Yes, so true. We can go into like how the whole hamster ghost thing happens. Yes.
Yes.
I need more Hamtaro lore. I'm very sad that they didn't end up making any more games. There were 4 on the Game Boy Advance, an educational game on the DS, and that was it. I really wanted them to make another DS game, like an adventure game on the DS. I don't think that any more games are going to happen because Ham Games and Rainbow Rescue were actually made by Alpha Dream, the companies that made the Mario and Luigi series, funny enough.
Oh, really?
Yeah, same company. So since they, you know, went under, I would be surprised if we saw any more Hamtaro games, which makes me sad. Yeah. But I'll hold out for the HD collection.
Yeah, HD remake.
Yes.
Go.
Yes, we need it. So now we're armed with our slingshot. We know how to use it now. We have the word ham scope. You can shoot at Spat, and he's like, whatever, that was a twig. I don't care. But instead, we're gonna shoot at this bee's nest, and he's like, you missed. And the bees all come out, and he's like, oh no. Uh-oh, I don't like that. And so he dives into the water to try and avoid the bees. And yeah. He's out there for a long time.
Faces.
And Bijou comments on it. She's like, how long can Spat stand there? There's a crocodile. Go Gators, everyone. I don't have my gator plushie. It's in the background, but I would pet the gator at this time. Yeah.
Let's send some gators.
Yeah, gators in the chat. So goodbye, Spat, forever. And we get the red marble. So here we go. We are heading back to the marriage ceremony to give them the red marble back. I don't think this game is Alpha Dream. The Ham games and Rainbow Rescue are Alpha Dream. So we've brought back the marble, and they can continue their marriage ceremony. So now we can get their love back together.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right, well, I put a gator somewhere else.
Perfect.
I know the perfect gator to put.
All right. Yes, very, very important. Gator walk. Gator walk.
Yes, gator walk.
Spread the gator walk. I don't have animated emotes yet, or we would be spamming gator walk in the chat.
Yeah.
I wish someday.
Someday.
Yeah. So we get their love back together, and as you notice, that's the third marble, and I talked about how we need all 3 marbles for the quest. So we're going to talk to the Elder Ham after this, and he's gonna say, thank you so much for rescuing the ceremony. You know, please take the marble. We get a new marble every single time, so it's no big deal. You can take this because you're gonna need it to vanquish Spat. And we're like, okay.
Good. Yeah. Finally.
I
No
know.
offense.
I know. It's time.
It's just Spat. It's just taking too much.
I know. I really hope you're excited to see the weapon that we use against Spat. It's really good. No one in the chat. No one in the chat. You're not allowed to spoil it. Please don't say what it is. I really want Rue to freak out. I think it's gonna be hilarious. So we got the red marble, and we're gonna go back to the clubhouse, and Harmony is gonna reveal the next location, which is the final location of the game. It's Spat Tower. It's where we have the final boss fight against Spat. But first, we need a weapon. So she tells us to go to Spat Tower, but we're gonna ignore her and go to Sunny Peak instead, and go to clean up Sunny Peak. There's a few things we need to do. So if you remember earlier, we grabbed an oil can, and we're gonna use that to go into like the mine area of the cave. It's pretty neat.
Oh, that hop animation's pretty adorable.
It's so cute. I like the predictions in the chat. Is it True Love's Kiss? Is it a canon? I like these guesses.
Hey, I say keep the
True
guesses
Love's Kiss is a good idea. I like
yeah.
them. That would be on theme. It's love. All right, so we put the oil can on the lever. That's gonna allow us to get to the secret area where the weapon is.
Just to let you know, I am on the edge of my seat right now.
I hope you are.
I really am.
I'm hyping it up for a reason. It's really good. It's the best part of the game, definitely. The people who made this game have a good sense of humor. Is 100% frequently run this game? No, very few people have run all chats. Since I'm playing on Game Boy Player now, and I'm playing on a GameCube controller, I might run all loves and maybe all chats someday, because it doesn't hurt my hands to mash as much. A hammer, grilled cheese sandwich. Okay. So yeah, here's the mine area. You can take that down from the peak, but if you change the thing, it puts you over here, and you need to go to this area to beat the game. You did come in at a good time. This is the best. This is the best part.
We'll defeat you with the power of love and also this gun we found.
Yeah. Yes. Uh-huh. All right, so we're gonna put the marbles in the pedestal.
Is that what I think it is? Is that really what I think it is? Oh.
Isn't this
who cares
amazing?
about guns? Who cares about guns?
Amazing?
Take guns out. Yeah.
Like, they had such a good sense of humor making this game.
Oh my gosh.
Here we go. We're gonna do this. It's time. This animation is so good.
Oh my gosh.
Also, listen to the sound effect after this. It's the Master Spoon.
I thought it was a Master Sword.
It looks like every other spoon.
Oh my god. Oh, I really want some spoons. Master spoons now. Oh my god, that is the best. That is the final weapon? It's a spoon? It's not even... I'm dead. Oh my gosh, that's amazing.
They hype it up so much, and it's a spoon.
Oh my gosh. Oh, that is the... Oh my gosh. Okay, you know what I'm gonna do with that, right? I'm gonna highlight that like no other.
So good. It's a spoon.
I'm just... Wow. I was like, that's the Master Sword. I know that.
Right? They get you. You're like, oh my gosh, it's a sword. Okay, that's cool. That's a funny reference. And then you pull it out and it's a spoon.
Yeah.
So we go to Spat Tower and we're like, what? We can't get in the gates. So we need to find a way to actually get into the gates. We need to try every way forward. So that's why I'm just trying every single option here. Yeah, the writers had so much fun making this game, and the game's humor is really good. Like, really, really good. So we try everything, and we're gonna go back to the inventor, and we're gonna say, we need a way to get over this gate so we can confront Spat. And so, you know, we're gonna talk to the inventor, and he's like, the last thing that I need is this. And we're like, you know, how am I ever gonna find that? And his wife is like, I know exactly where it is. It's on Sunny Peak. He's like, this is what we need. We need a spoon. And we're like, oh my gosh, no way. We have a spoon.
The master spoon.
We actually have the master spoon. It's right here. Here it is. And so we give the master spoon to the inventor's wife, and she's like, here, honey, I found it. Look, I am useful. We should work together on projects because, you know, he very much was like, I'm stuck and no one can help me. And his wife is like, I know how to help you. And so we reunite them by doing this quest as well. And the spoon becomes a part of the Hamapult 2. So yeah, we need the master spoon to be able to fly over the gate. We don't actually use it to fight Spat. I was baiting you this entire time. But we do need to win. You do need it for any percent. But it's just to fly over the gate.
Oh, that's one way to win the
Yeah. We're not using a catapult. We're afraid of cats. It's the Hamapult 2. Come on. Come on. I love this game. As you can see, this is why I love this game so much.
Yeah.
Thank you for having me, by the way. I'm having a blast. This is so much fun.
Oh, good. Yeah, no, I'm honestly like I have no words. That I feel like I'm speechless at the moment because it's just so good. But yeah, it's so good.
Yeah, it's great.
I was gonna say while we're at it, let everybody know who you are and everything and where.
Oh
to
yeah,
find you.
if you're having a good old time with us, yeah, I'm Frozen Flygon. I speedrun a variety of things. I primarily speedrun Celeste, which is another cute, very beautiful game, and I play a lot of Super Mario World Kaizo. So I typically stream more difficult games and stuff. But I have speedrun every single Hamtaro game and would love if you stopped by my stream. That would be awesome if you're having fun hanging out. We have lots of giggles, lots of bows. I have a basket of 45 bows and I put approximately some of them on my head every stream. It's very fun. So yeah, would love to see you.
How many bows have you gotten so far?
My bow PB is all of them and it is 45 on my head at one time on a stream. Yep.
Okay.
I am hoping I'll get more for Christmas and we'll crush that. I would like to get over 50. That'd be really cool.
That would be cool.
Yeah. So we flew over the gate and Spat is inside the tower and his bodyguard is like, I can't let you in. And so we're like, okay, fine. Let's solve this Spat slide puzzle.
I love how you
What? Why is there the Spat slide puzzle? Who built this? Who are the hamster architects? I again, I have so many lore questions. But yeah, this slide puzzle is really funny.
Can this be part of the origin stories?
Yeah, I need to know when this slide puzzle was built.
Yes, exactly. Oh man.
Yeah. I have a 32 in Celeste any percent, but I mostly like to run Farewell and custom maps. I ran a custom map called Glyph at SGDQ, so I run a lot of custom maps and stuff.
Are they like the custom maps? I've seen some of them. They're pretty what do you call it? I would say hard.
Most of them are challenging, but there are some for all kinds of Celeste players out there.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah,
Okay.
there's ones that range from like beginner difficulty to more advanced. So don't be afraid. There's plenty if you're ever interested. So basically, the bodyguard's wife is kept in the dungeon back there, and so we tell because Spat is holding her hostage. And so we're like, hey, we heard your wife. She's in there. And she's like, yeah, she's my sweetheart. And Spat has locked her away. And we're like, you know what? Like, you should team up with us because we want to take Spat down. We're gonna get your girlfriend's liberty. And he's like, really? You'll help her? You'll save her? And we're like, yeah, of course. And so he's like, okay, I'll let you in. Go. And so we go in to the like throne room or whatever. And here's Spat. And he's like, how did you even get in? Whatever. I'm gonna show you the Hamtaro 3000, and he just has this giant robot with wings. It's amazing. yeah, and so we're going to try and ham scope him. Of course, we're gonna just go do, and the plot twist is like, that'll do nothing to my robot. See you later, and sweeps us out of here. And we're like, oh my gosh, what are we gonna do now? Like, the ham scope isn't gonna do anything. And so the bodyguard's like, it didn't work. And we're like, no, like there was such a huge monster. And he's like, I've heard of someone that's made a weapon that uses the power of love. And we're like, wonder who that's gonna be. So everyone who predicted we were gonna win with the power of love, you were right this whole time.
Oh,
you
let's
did
have
it.
some hearts in chat. Spam all that love.
The power of love. So we're telling Harmony, we give up. We can't do anything. And she's like, what? What do you mean? You can't give up now? And we're like, well, will you help us? And Bijou's like, I've heard you know how to make something called a love shot. And she's like, let me see your love meter. And we have it halfway filled. And she goes, yes, this is gonna work. You have enough. And she makes us some love shots. And so now we can use the power of love against Spat. That is the thing that Spat hates most, his weakness. So we're now going to go confront Spat with the power of love.
Let's go. We have to all be amigos.
Yes, we must. So it's time for the final boss fight.
Oh, I see a lot of hearts.
Yes, thank you so much for the hearts in chat. That's how we were able to make the love shots, the power of all the heart emojis. So the final boss, there's 3 different things that can happen, and it's RNG. He can shoot a laser, like he just did, can shoot a whirlwind, and if the whirlwind hits you, you have to restart the cutscene. So that's a lot of time loss, so I'm really trying to avoid the whirlwind. Oh no! Okay. And then the last thing is he'll open his mouth, and that's when you shoot the love shot. So I'm hoping he'll open his mouth now. Okay. All right. So time is gonna happen when there's a completely white screen. There's still a lot of dialogue left to go, so it's in a bit. So you just have to do one shot, and the Hamtaro 3000 explodes, and watch this. This is the best part. That looks like Harmony!
What?
He turned me into Harmony! And he goes, I can only do good deeds in this pooey costume, and runs away.
Oh my gosh. Okay, that's who I want to dress up as next year.
Pooey, so you have Spat underneath, so you have like dark makeup, and then you have like plastered over it is the... yeah.
Oh yeah, this game was definitely the best.
This game's amazing.
Thank you so much for doing this.
Oh my god, this is a blast. I had so much fun. So Harmony comes in and she's like, I think that's the last that we'll see of him for a while. And time. So that is Ham Heartbreak.
Let's get some GGs in chat. Sorry, my brain is like so happy right now.
Yeah, right. This game just exudes joy. And also this ending cutscene is so cute. It goes through all the ham chats in the game and during the credits, which is really, really adorable. But yeah, I really hope you all enjoyed. This game is always so much fun to run. It's an absolute joy. I was so happy that Rue asked me to come on. And the energy in this chat and with Rue tonight was so much fun, so amazing. This game is like the definition of cute. It's perfect. It's perfect.
It has everything you ever need. You have a Metrovania. You have sorry, I'm still can't get over the Master Spoon. Yeah, like that part I still can't get over. And then, oh my gosh, you have this Spillet Spat, and you have ghosts, and you have a robot.
The ghost house? You got everything you need. This is the perfect video game.
Yes.
So yeah, you should play this game. Please play this game. It is so good if you haven't. It's totally worth it. Like, we saw a lot in the 90% speedrun, but there's a lot of loves and quests and other things that we didn't get to catch on, like the dance contest, the jewelry making, the rocks. Finding all of those is so much fun. There's so much stuff in this game. It's like, you can tell the creators of this game absolutely loved this. Like, they put their heart and soul into it, and it's absolutely worth playing. So thank you all so much for watching.
Also, before we head out, I just want you to tell everybody about your show.
Oh, yes. So I am also a GQ Heartbreaks showrunner. I run It's Dangerous to Go Alone, which happens every other Sunday at 4 p.m. Eastern. I'm taking off for the weekend of Thanksgiving, but I'll be back in December with Portal 2 and Fogs, and that's gonna
Ooh.
be tons of fun. It's like a fun with physics co-op show is my
Yeah,
next one, so that's gonna be a good
that
time.
yeah, that sounds like a good time. Definitely check out the show and definitely make sure to follow Frozen Flygon. In the meantime, we are going to do a break, just a little few things before we get going. Just a reminder that the Frost Vitellas game and volunteer submissions are closed, but there is a one and done a-thon submissions that are now open until November 21st. So the one and done a thon, I can't even say it. One and Done a Thon is a new series of weekend marathons on the GDQ hotfix where every runner only ever gets to show one run of the series. Think about what game you most want to show off in the showcase and submit that. You can find the information at gamesdonequick.com/hotfix. So we will take a break, but we will come back with more Frozen Flygon. We have the Powerpuff Girls. I'm trying to make sure I don't like have a tongue twister. The Him and Seek, and we have more games to bring to you with another runner, Supersonic. So we'll bring some more cute cartoon games in just a few minutes. Why, hello, everybody. This is Cutie Roo SR bringing you some more Legally Cute. If you really, really enjoyed the last run with Frozen Flygon, we definitely have some more coming to you. We're going to play some Powerpuff Girls Him and Seek, showing the any percent. And just a few reminders. ADDQ 2022 will be starting on January 9th. So make sure to visit gamesdonequick.com for more information and detailed dates on the event. And also, tune in on Monday starting at 7 p.m. for No Category Left Behind as we cover a collection of category extensions in Kingdom Hearts games, followed by the community spotlight with Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze all stages. All right, Frozen Flygon, are you ready?
What's up? I am so ready, Rue. This should be super fun.
Awesome. I am definitely ready too. So I'm whenever you're going.
All right, yeah, we got more cute coming your way. So time is gonna start in 3, 2, 1, go. So the city of Townsville, home to Pokeoke's kindergarten and one of the best teachers, Miss Kane. And so the lore of this game is that we have a scavenger hunt. And so we are going to split up and search for clues at first to find some items on our scavenger hunt. And so the first thing is, anything about this, the Powerpuff Girls series. That Bubbles can talk to animals. So we're going to go to the zoo. And all of the animals have been let out from their cages. So we need to put them back in safe and sound to make sure that they're going to be okay. And so the interesting things about this game, there's a lot of important movement to be done. So you can see that you've got the her health bar is in the top colored bar, but then our magic bar is underneath. And we need to use that for a variety of things, including attacks, including dashes. And so it's a really important resource because as speedrunners, we want to go fast. And so monitoring when we're using our dashes is really important. And yeah, Bubbles can just like pick up some heckin' elephants. That's how powerful she is.
Sorry.
If you liked good sprites in the last game, we have a lot of good sprites in this one too.
I'm just gonna keep dying at the end of the night. I'm not gonna even.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you're not gonna be able to laugh for the next like 3 days, and you're welcome.
Yeah.
Also, smiling. Your smile muscles are probably gonna be broken, I think.
Yep.
The lions look so funny. Like they're just. Okay.
They are.
So we got to clear all these areas. My favorite Powerpuff Girl, I look the most like Buttercup, but I think I embody Blossom the most. Not only because of the hair bow, just because I think her leadership attitude and very forward thinking, I identify most with her. As a kid, I liked Bubbles the most though.
I like Buttercup too, I think.
Yeah, I really like Buttercup. Buttercup's awesome. So the meerkats are the lost animals. They're very long meerkats. And then at the end of this section, we're gonna have a boss fight. So I'm gonna try and maintain my dash as much as possible. There's like a little dash manipulation that we use. If you do a bunch of short dashes, it doesn't actually use any magic. So you'll see me doing that sometimes when I'm trying to get back up to full magic. Getting hit is obviously like a little bit of time lost, and also you drop the animal, which is kind of annoying. But we rounded up all the animals. I'm Hardcore is the best Powerpuff Girls episode of all time. That's just the law. So we rounded up all the real animals, and we got the stuffed animal, which is an item on our list. And Fuzzy's Banjo is also an item on our list. So here you're going to see me use the special attacks. So you can punch and kick with B and A, but you can use the special attacks by doing RA or RB, and those do a lot more damage. You need half of your health, you need half of your magic meter to be able to use those. So like, as I said before, magic routing is like the most important part of this game to go fast. Blossom, we need to collect all the toys. There's 10 of them. We need to defeat all the members of the gang green gang here because they're each holding one. And, you know, we're gonna doing combat efficiently. You want to use the moves, but also we want to have enough magic to use our dash. So it's kind of, it's a balancing act for sure. In long stretches of time, we want to use our dash, but otherwise it's like, okay, I really want to be able to use my lightning attack on the other members of the people here. There's a full heart, which I'm going to grab. It's kind of a safety strat, but I got hit a little bit more than I wanted to. I'm going to go all the way up here because there's a magic refill in the clouds. So there we go. Get full magic. Then we're able to kind of dash all the way back. Going to be using the short dash glitch. And, oh, I did not mean to talk to the talking dog, who always gets in the way of traffic. Get to talk to Miss Keen, get the chalk, and Princess is here. Princess always tries to copy what the Powerpuff Girls are doing, and she wants to win the scavenger hunt first. We're trying to defeat her before she flies to the screen a bunch of times, which I'm failing at a little bit. That's okay. Got the tiara. So now we're switching to Buttercup. Buttercup is the slowest flyer by far. So to circumvent, like, she's so slow.
She's so slow.
Yeah. Bubbles is the fastest. So you're going to see us, once we get to the section with all 3 girls, we're going to be using Bubbles 90% of the time. But Buttercup is so slow, and because of this, we're actually going to utilize a death warp that my partner Bean routed. He was like, you know, I think we could actually, because when you die in this game, the only consequence is that you go back to the last screen transition, and that actually helps us out in this area. So I'm purposefully getting hit here, because if we teleport back to that elevator that I just went in, that's going to save us time. Because it's so slow for Buttercup to fly back there.
Oh,
really
gotcha.
funny. Yeah. Okay, I was a little low on health, so picked up that back. There's a balance between, like, you want to get hit, but you don't want to get hit too much, because dying before we get all the crystals would be really bad. So I'm going to take this one hit, and then we should be at 10 crystals after this. Wait. Oh, I'm at 9. Which one did I miss? All right. So yeah, we would teleport back here. I missed one, so we're gonna go back and try and find the one I accidentally skipped. I think it might have been, oh nope, okay, because they get cleared out once you get them. Was it you? It's always in the same enemies every time. I think I just forgot which one had it, which is a mood. Remembering everything you need to do for speedruns is hard. I think it's this. There we go. Okay, there's 10. So I'm going to stand here and get hit and death warp back to the thing, because it would still, like, you have to go all the way around to get back to the elevator. So even though I had full health, taking a death warp here is going to be faster. So here we go. And you also, when you die, you get your magic all the way back, which allows us to do a full dash. So here we go. And we talked to the guard, and we also picked up the poodle. The mayor lost his poodle, and so we picked that up for him. And there we go. So now we have all 3 of the girls, and they're like, okay, let's work together now. So we're going to switch to Bubbles, because again, I mentioned that she's the fastest. So we're going to try and progress the story now. So the next thing that needs to happen in the story is that we're going to go to Tokyo Townsville. But yeah, I can switch between the girls using L. So you kind of just do them in a circle. And I love the flying in this game. It feels like the movement in this game feels really, really good. The fighting is great. It's a pretty short speed run. It's like, you know, the world record's under 20 minutes. You know, you can comfortably get under 30 without much practice. It's a really fun run. So the different enemies have a different amount of health. Most of them have, like, you know, 2 or 3 hits. The ones in the air are really weak. And then the purple monsters and the buff monsters have a lot of health. So try and use my special moves on those to go as quickly as possible. But we have to clear all the enemies in this area to be able to fight the boss.
I do like the movement a lot, by the way.
Oh,
just
it's
like
great. Yeah.
Yeah, I have to comment about that because I do love movements in speedruns, and that's probably like the one thing I really enjoy. Or I mean, there's other things I'm enjoying too, but I meant like in terms of technicality.
You're right, Ori. So Ori has beautiful movement. Like, oh my gosh, it's fantastic. The movement in this game, the flying feels so fluid. So the balloon monster, you can only hit it in the eyes, which is very annoying because it means you pretty much have to like get hit to be able to do damage. Oh, but okay, Blossom's dead. That's unfortunate, but there's an area we can get a refill, so that'll be okay. So yeah, that's why that boss is really, really annoying. The good thing is there's full health here, so gonna grab that. There's Chemical X allows you to revive any of the girls, and there's gonna be a Chemical X pickup somewhere around here, I'm sure. It's not a huge deal that we don't have Blossom right now. The only place where it really matters is in Mojo Jojo's observatory and the end of the game. So we have plenty of time to be able to get a Chemical X and revive her. There's just a little bit of an unfortunate balloon animal fight. I should have swapped to Buttercup a little bit earlier. The damage that all the girls deal is the same, with the exception of Blossom. Her ice attack doesn't do any damage. You can always use her thunder attack, but if you accidentally use her ice attack, it just freezes the enemies and doesn't do any damage. But Bubbles is the fastest flyer by a significant margin.
See, I think that's really interesting that each of the girls have a different speed level.
Right? Wouldn't you think that the programmers would just make all of them the same? But like, no, they are like, it's a huge difference. And that was one of the optimizations I made when I picked up this game. You know, the people who were running it before me, they were switching between the girls fairly often. And I was like, we should just be Bubbles the whole time. There's really no reason not to be Bubbles except for a few circumstances, and it saved a lot of time.
How much of do you remember how much of a time save it was?
Yeah, the world record used to be 25 minutes, and I have since gotten it down to 1930.
Oh wow, that's a huge time bit difference.
So a bit of it was routing, and a bit of it was the out-of-bounds observatory glitches that we're going to see right after this. But welcome to the best rhythm game in all of video games. The buttons do not go along with the music, and the girls stare at you, and it's really slow and goes on for 3 minutes. So, this is like a handbrake in the run. It's like the girls just stare at you. It's a lot, but I definitely need some jam emotes in the chat for this dance-off minigame.
Yes, please. I would like to see this.
We need some jams. We need some jam. I need some strength to get through this very technical mini game.
We need jams. Put all the jams in there. Cat jam even works, okay? Well, I'll take a cat jam.
Exactly. So yeah, this minigame is very funny. There's 3 minigames that you can play. We're gonna play 2 of them. And the third one is Powerpuff Girls Pinball, which you only play on 100%. Powerpuff Pinball is not only very difficult, but it's hard to do in the speedrun, which is why I mostly prefer any percent because there's not as much difficulty. Pinball is literally what makes 100% hard, and I think that's very funny. But yeah, this game is also really good. Any percent, I didn't really touch upon it, is basically just like, we're gonna do all the story, and then 100% is where we would get all of the side quests and find all of the items, and then there's a boss rush at the end, because we find out in 100% that him, you know, the game is called Him and Seek, him messed with our scavenger hunt list to make us cause havoc across the town and defeat all the bosses that weren't doing anything wrong. It's really interesting.
Sorry, wait, jam or jammies? That's a good question.
Both. All of the above. We can be comfy.
All of the above.
We can be comfy and jamming at the same time. There's nothing stopping us from doing that.
Exactly. I'm loving all the dance.
I love all the emotes, y'all. Yeah, they're fantastic. Absolutely amazing.
Aww.
So good.
I see. Oh, that's cute. Cute. Man, so this is a rhythm game.
Yes, it's a very bad rhythm game.
I like, is it in terms of like
It's just so bad.
I loved how you said that. Sorry, it was just like so bad.
It didn't need to be 3 phases. It could have gone faster. It could have gone with the music, you know, and it chose to do none of the above. So luckily we get our party all back here, including Blossom. So that's great. And now we're in the jail. And so we need to sort out what's happening in the jail, because basically Mojo Jojo set free all of the prisoners in the jail. So I have on my, I have my splits out just because they have what rooms I need to go in. And because it's set every single time. There's no RNG in this game. You'll find that that is a theme of all the games I speedrun. Besides Candy Box 2, none of the games I run have RNG. It's not really something I enjoy.
Yeah,
with the exception of like
RNGs
Poke Clicker, I guess. Now that I run Poke Clicker.
Yeah. Oh, dude. I'll talk about that later. Sorry about that.
But very few runs I do have RNG. It's just not really my style of speedrun. I like things that are consistent.
Yeah, I recommend not playing Final Fantasy Mystic Quest. Do not speedrun that one.
That sounds like pain.
Oh, there's tons of RNG.
Yeah. Not really my style. I have like a limited amount of time to speedrun things, so runs dying to RNG is just kind of like, not really for me. I respect RPG runners a ton for your patience, but it's like, not my thing.
Same. Even like longer runs, anything longer than
oh my gosh, same.
An hour is like, I mean, maybe if it's a randomizer, I'm more entertained, but
long runs are hard. I totally agree with you. I run a lot of shorter games as well.
Yeah, a huge respect. I mean, I think every speedrun is unique in its way.
Of course. Oh yeah. There's certain things for everyone. So now we're playing Mojo Jojo Frogger, the second minigame. This minigame is hilarious and very fun to optimize. So basically we're just trying to get across. I love that they put this in the game. It brings me so much happiness. The water sections are the hardest to route because the submarines go up and down. So you gotta be careful where you go. Yeah, the Frogger minigame is so good.
Thank you so much, by the way, for everything.
Yes, I'm so glad you're having fun. There's a reason why I love these games so much. Like, they brought me so much happiness as a kid. This is another game I had as a kid. I have the cart. Shoot. And going back and speedrunning this game and like finding glitches in it and optimizing it, it's just been so much fun. And then I get to showcase it and people are like, oh my gosh, I love this game, or I've never seen this game before, but it looks awesome. Like, it's such a joy to share childhood memories with people. And so yeah, thank you for having me.
Oh no, I'm all thankful. Like, my heart is filled with so much joy.
I'm so glad.
This is honestly one of the best. Like,
all right. Yeah. So now we're getting into the best part of the run, and the reason is because we're going to have some glitches where we go into the wall that I discovered alongside Garby the Glitcherous. We routed this, so we skip 2 of the passkeys in this maze, and we just it's 3 big rooms, so we just transitioned to the second room. The best part about this is I literally use Blossom's hair bow to line up the pixels, and I'm not even joking. That's why I'm switching to Blossom here. And if you know me, you know that's extremely on brand. Yeah, so Blossom's hair bow helps me line up the pixel correctly. It's an amazing thing.
Hey, you know what? That's botastic.
It is. And it saves a lot of time from just what we used to do is we kind of would just like bash our head into the wall because you have to clip at the corner. But then, you know, since I found these setups, it's gotten a lot faster because it's like, okay, I know what I'm lining it up in the background and I go into the wall and it works like every single time. It saves a lot of time. So you can, the purple door is the boss door. And so I'm gonna try and line up here. There we go. And we get the purple passkey and we just enter the purple door. It saves us so much time lining up with the background. There we go. Oh, I didn't mean to use that because we need the girls to have full magic here. So I'm gonna switch to Bubbles so she can get magic. It's a little bit harder to clip with Bubbles than it is with Blossom.
I was about to ask, can you clip with all 3 of them?
You can. You can. I'm just most comfortable with Blossom. But I switched to the end because we need 2 of the 3 girls to have full magic for a quick kill on Mojo Jojo. So that's why I'm switching to Buttercup here. We have to kill the arms first. Then we will do a special attack. If you have all 3 girls and a full magic bar, you can do this amazing special attack. And it does so much damage. So we do 2 attacks and it does a quick kill on Mojo Jojo. That's super important. And then I'm going to set up for a quick kill on the final boss, which is him. So we've done everything that the story's asked of us. We're going to rush to the final zone and confront him. We've completed everything we need to do in our scavenger hunt, and the portal to him's lair has opened, and it is a little maze section. It's pretty fun. So flying over to him's lair. Him is the final boss because of the game name Him and Seat.
So are you playing hide and seek?
Pretty much. Yeah.
Okay.
It's
okay.
Because the school assignment's the scavenger hunt. So I think they were trying to do a pun on hide and seek, basically.
Okay.
So this maze is set every time. There's 3 rooms to it. So the first room, you need to go down at every opportunity, and then we're gonna go up at every opportunity in the second room, and then the third room is like really, really twisty. Took me a while to learn. And what my goal is in this section, because it's an auto scroller, is to not get hit, but also I want all of my girls to end up at full health and full magic, because we're gonna do another quick kill, kind of like we did with Mojo Jojo. And as you can see, some of my girls like really don't have that much health, so I'm trying my best to get them back to full. So now Bubbles is back to full. Buttercup does not have that much health, so I'm gonna stay on Bubbles, and the second I see a health pickup, I'm gonna switch to Buttercup, because you need all 3 girls to be available for the quick kill. If you don't have that, the final boss fight takes much, much longer. So that's like small ways to optimize this.
Yeah.
So yes, room 2, we're gonna go up at every turn.
I like that you're able to like utilize all 3 of them in different parts of the speed run.
Same. That's one thing I really, really love about this run. Like, even though Bubbles is the fastest, all 3 of them have uses, and you switch between them, and that's really cool.
Yeah, I actually appreciate that. You're not just like, I don't know. You're just not just
you use
one
every
character.
mechanic of the game, pretty much.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
you use all their secret attacks, you use the big attack. Like, it's what makes the speedrun so much fun, is like you're doing what the game intended you to, just, you know, you're routing it better and fighting efficiently and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, okay. That's weird. I got hit a little bit. On the next screen, there's like a bazillion hearts. So here we go. Here's the opportunity. And there's a rubber ducky. Your run is valid once you pick up the rubber ducky. You don't need it for any percent, but it's awesome. It is required for 100%. And if you miss it, you have to like do this entire maze again. So...
Oh, and this is pretty slow in terms of...
It's pretty slow, pretty lengthy.
Yeah.
So we always get the rubber ducky anyway, because that's where the hearts are, but it's very funny. So it's just like, good luck for the run. Okay.
Yeah.
Buttercup needs more magic. Because we want all 3 girls to have magic. Okay, they're all maxed. Great. This area can be really punishing. If you get squished in a wall, you lose the girl that was in front, and you have to reset the room. So you really want to stay away from the walls, because they can crush you. Alright, so fight's gonna be nice and fast. So we do 1 mega attack, switch to the second girl, and this gets a double hit, and bam. Very fun quick kill that we routed. All right, so now we have everything. We have Him's belt, and we have everything we need for any percent. So we rush back to our classroom, and time is gonna happen when we see the big heart. That's like the credits in the anime, if you ever watched that. So here we go. We're gonna go back and turn in our things to Miss Keen. And Him basically says, that was too easy. You didn't even get everything. And we got 3rd place, because we didn't get everything, and time. And once again, the day is saved, thanks to the Powerpuff Girls. So yeah, that's Himseek. Really cute, wonderful speedrun.
Yeah, that's actually a lot of fun.
Absolutely love
it's
it.
a lot of fun. I had an amazing time with you.
Yeah, I hope you all enjoyed Him and Seek. It was delightful and wonderful. This game was one of the ones that I was one of my first speed games that I really routed. So shout outs to other people who've run this with me, like my partner Bean and Garby and Mug and everyone who's given a shot at this, because I think it's a fantastic, fantastic speed game. You should definitely give it a shot. And thank you so much to Rue for having me. Really appreciate it.
Oh yeah, no, definitely very happy to have you on the show. And make sure to follow.
Keep looking for
Frozen.
items to get first place and all the good stuff. So once you've cleared this, you can jump back in and do that. So yeah, Vicarious Visions did make this game. But if you enjoyed this run or enjoyed Hamtaro, I would love to see you at my stream. Rue put the link in the chat. I really appreciate that. I speedrun Celeste and play lots of Super Mario World. And I also do stuff with Frame Fatales, which is coming up soon. And I hope people tune in for that because it's something super, super important to me. So that's all I've got.
Well, thank you again for being on the show. Much love. And definitely check Frozen Flag on out. And and before you go, if anyone was interested in learning the speedruns for both of the games you just ran, resources.
Yeah, absolutely. So I've written guides for both of the games that I ran tonight, and they're on the speedrun.com leaderboards. And then, if you have any further questions from that, please reach out to me. I would be happy to help teach you either, Hamtaro, any of the Hamtaro games, or this. I think this run is, Him and Seek is very, very accessible. It's short and sweet. It's a great run if you've never run anything before or never run anything like it. So feel free to hit me up.
Awesome. Alrighty, everybody. Just a few things before we head on out. Since we did mention about just a few things, if you miss out on any of these GDQ hotfix shows, you can always check out the archives of the past runs and shows at youtube.com/GamesDoneClick. And GDQ, the Sum of Best Segments, is now launched on YouTube, same channel. It's a highlight channel with regular videos like our main channel, but with small highlight reels for all of our main events and hotfix. Alrighty, everybody, we do have 2 more games to play. Well, to speedrun, I meant to say. I'm not playing them. Supersonic's gonna be playing them. Very looking forward to both of the next games that are coming up. And definitely make sure to check out Frozen Flygon's new hotfix show. It's dangerous to go alone. It's all about co-op speedruns, and they are amazing. All right, we'll be taking a short break, and we'll come back with Supersonic. Hello, everybody. Welcome back. This is Cutie SR, and I'm bringing you some more legally cute cartoons. We're having a nice little time. We just had 2 great games, and now we have 2 more. Supersonic is going to be running them, and I am definitely looking forward to it. We have the Animaniacs. We're going to play the Animaniacs, any percent easy percent, I meant to say. Any percent easy percent. And anywho, I'm just going to go ahead and let Supersonic introduce himself, as well as give us a little, 1, 2, 3, ready to go.
All right, will do. Well, hello everybody. My name is Supersonic. You may have seen me at previous GDQs before wearing a Fire Mario costume, or you may have seen me run at other games, including this game as well. So this is Animaniacs on the Sega Genesis. We are playing it on the easy percent, so we just got to make sure that we have it on our options here. And Kitaru, when you're ready, I'll count you down.
Okay, I am ready.
All right, so here we go. In 3, 2, 1, go. All right, so first things first. We are pretty much introduced with our characters here, Yakko, Wacko, and Dot. And as you can see, this game is pretty much like the pre-Sonic Heroes shenanigans, where you can switch between characters and they all have different abilities in this game. There's also the Super Nintendo version, which is completely different. This is a strictly 2D platformer. And just like that, we're just done with the intro stage. It's pretty much giving you an introduction of how the characters work and their special abilities here. So on my splits, I normally have these titled under various movie titles, since we are in studios. The basic plot of this game is that Yakko, Wacko, and Dot collected these various artifacts from the movies and they got it stolen from them. So now we have to traverse through different studios in this game to pretty much bring it back. So as you can see here, Yakko, he has the ability to use the paddle ball. Wacko has the ability to use the mallet. And we have Dot, who can pretty much blow kisses, which can infatuate the male like NPCs, as well as enemies as well. So,
blowing kisses, helps, and whacking.
Yeah, just kind of blow a kiss, create a platform or create a diversion or something,
Yeah,
that sort of thing.
I like that Wacko has a hammer though.
Yeah, that's like his signature like weapon of choice. And Wacko is the star of this run pretty much, so we will be seeing a lot of Wacko here. Yakko, he really isn't too much of a help in this game, although his paddle ball can stun enemies as well. Mostly Ralph, because pretty much tickle him with the paddle ball and then that'll pretty much, stun him for whatever reason. So this stage in particular, I usually call this the Indiana Jones style stage. And yeah, like it's pretty much just a bunch of auto scrollers. There's like 3 different auto scrollers like per screen. It does pick up a little bit afterwards, but I kind of did miss the cycle to jump there. So we're just gonna go ahead and jump on these extra platforms to get on here. And yeah, we're meeting up with another autoscroller, and in this section we are going to grab an extra health item just to keep our health at full. Also, as you can see on the top left corner, you can see the picture of Wacko there. He has different expressions. So there are 4 different expressions for health. So you got the really happy, then you kind of got like a mellow smile, and then you got kind of like a worried look, and then kind of like the dead look. So we'll be seeing like a lot of those portraits throughout the run. So Kiru, have you ever seen Animaniacs before?
Are you talking about the cartoon?
Yeah, the cartoon.
Yes. I might know some things about it. One night start with a hello and then the end of that.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we'll be seeing that character very shortly.
Okay. I'm excited for that.
Yeah, so pretty much a lot of the Animaniacs characters do have cameo appearances in this game. Some of them are bosses, some of them are just kind of there to be a nuisance, or they're just there, You got to put them in the game because they're in the cartoon.
I did like how they came up with these cameo appearances, though.
Oh yeah, like especially like living in the Warner Brothers tower. Like they're technically quote unquote movie stars or cartoon stars, like if you want to go that route.
See, okay, I don't remember much of Animaniacs other than the silly, goofy things that happened. I don't even remember the storyline too much. Oh, that's the, I remember. Sorry, the animation for that is really funny.
Yeah, so we pretty much got him in a stun lock there, and it takes 7 hits to pretty much get rid of him. And we got our first artifact, which is the Indiana Jones hat, as I like to call it. All right, now we got to go through the score countdown here. So it does count the timer as well as the lives, which is why the score countdown takes as long as it does. In the current world record, which is held by Zero Counts, he actually takes death abuses in the I think it's like the second screen of stage 1, just to eliminate the score countdown to make it a little faster. But in this case, we're not going to be doing that because, marathons. And now we are in the, I don't know, what should we put? Like Star Wars or Star Trek?
Let's ask chat. We should ask chat this question. I'm more of a Star Wars on my end.
Like another autoscroller section here. So this part,
I'm more of a Star Wars, by the way, but I want to see if chat's gonna do Star Trek or Star Wars.
Yeah, it can pretty much be either one. I usually go with Star Wars too.
I mean, come on, it's Star Wars.
I know.
I know that sounds so bad. I mean, I do like, there is like, the shirt jokes and all that, but come on.
Yeah, of course. Okay, so we're gonna be meeting up with Ralph again.
Oh, I'm seeing a lot of Star Wars, by the way. Oh, wait. I see a Trek.
Stargate, that's a good one.
Ooh, Stargate's good.
Oh, I see a Poland jet too. Like, what would they go with, Star Wars or Star Trek? Yeah.
Oh.
So yeah, this part of the screen here, you could pretty much destroy those treasure chests above with Wacko's mallet to either get stars, which really don't do anything, and you can also get fruits, which is basically their health recovery items. We just have to pretty much play it out. So I just use Yakko to stun lock Ralph, and he's not going to damage me. Now we got this section. We got like a alien in the background. So normally you would destroy that block to get the extra life there, but since it is actually faster to jump right on top of it, and you have to jump like at the very last pixel of that box. Otherwise, you would have to like fall down and then reset everything again, and it does cost a lot of time. Also, yeah, what's up?
The poll. I'm just looking at the poll. Star Wars 1.
Oh, wow. All right, so this section here, we're gonna be doing a little bit of a switching. Gonna go ahead and grab this box here. One thing to note, Yakko can actually do a button buffer with his paddle ball. And what that does is it'll allow him to grab the block and be able to pull it and grab onto it right away rather than, you know, having to push the A button right at the moment. Also, hello, nurse. There we go.
Thank you for that. Thank you.
Yeah, we had to show her, you know. Because Yakko and Wacko always go crazy about her.
I mean, they always had those funny animations too. It was just hilarious. I love cartoons. I miss cartoons, actually.
Also, another thing, anytime they see a female, like they always call her nurse. I don't know why.
Really?
I've always wondered about that for like the longest time, but yeah, it is what it is.
I didn't know that, actually. That's interesting.
Yeah, any kind of like whenever they see a cute girl like approach them or something or nearby, they'll just go up to them and straight up say, hello, nurse. Like every single girl is a nurse. All right, so we got our second quote unquote boss fight here. We meet up with Ralph again. And this is kind of like an homage to, to Donkey Kong Jr. This is actually stage 3 from that game. So it kind of has a little bit of the look to it, like the platforms, and they got like the sparks going around.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, have you played Donkey Kong Jr.?
Yeah. This is bringing back a lot of, sorry, I'm distracted. Yeah, yes, I'm just gonna say yes.
Yes, okay. All right, just like that, we made it to the top, and we're just gonna spam our paddle ball to destroy one of the lights, as you know, since they get in the way, and we're done.
Yay! I'm sorry, but I like how you have to use a paddle ball.
Yeah, that's apparently Ralph's weakness, is the paddle ball.
So funny. To defeat the evil security guard, we have to use a paddle ball.
Exactly. All right, so now we're heading into the Western stages. I couldn't really think of a unique split to name for this, so I just call it Western. Just a good generic name. Probably think of it like John Wayne or whatever like popular Western movie stars there are. I mean, I don't really know, but
the only person I could think of is like Clint Eastwood, maybe? Question mark.
Okay, that's a possibility. Yeah.
I'm trying to think. Man, why do Westworld? I'm trying to go with some stuff and my brain's not computing. Cowboy Bebop? I'm just gonna go with Cowboy Bebop.
I don't know if that would be accurate, but
I can't think of anything cowboy. This is so sad.
yeah, I mean, I don't know either.
I'm gonna go. I like the hippos.
Yeah, Flavio and Marita. they pretty much create an earthquake with their dancing. And yeah, they just cause like, you know, wine glasses to fall. And as far as these barrels, we see Mindy and Buttons. Don't worry, no child or dog is harmed in the making of this video game.
Aww. And I mean, it is at a movie studio, so totally believable.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I did take some damage here, so this damage boost will not work. So I'm going to take an intentional death to reset my health. Otherwise, you would have to pretty much do a bit of a puzzle here with those blocks, and it takes way too long, so we just damage boost through the flames. That takes 2 damage. So you can kind of see Yakko's like shocked face there. And then we're gonna meet up with some Yoku blocks. So there's like a lot of video game references in this game. So we got like Mega Man references with the Yoku blocks. And of course, like with the studios as well, like I'm pretty much going in order right now, but you can pretty much pick any level you want to start with. But as of now, currently, the regular studio order is the fastest route.
Okay.
Gonna switch over to Yakko here to wake up Mindy, and then Buttons is gonna freak out. And then we're gonna blow a kiss to the God Pigeon. Actually, I have a question for you. You remember the God Pigeon, right?
Is that the one? I think so. I'm not gonna say yes.
Okay, so there.
Remind me.
So there's like these 3 pigeons. They're called the Good Feathers, I think. So
Oh, they were like mobsters, right?
Mafia.
Mafias.
Like a mafia group.
Yeah, there you go.
So, yeah, the God Pigeon, like apparently he doesn't really speak proper English, so I can never figure out what he says half the time. But they would normally like translate it, right? So they'll pretty much say, "Oh, what's he saying?" And then they'll just like come up with some random quote of what the God Pigeon's saying.
Oh, yeah. And they would always argue about what he was saying, right? Because they couldn't figure it out. Yeah, those pigeons were the best.
And then they'll be like, "What did you call me? What did you say?" And be like, "That's it." And then they just start fighting.
Yep. Oh my gosh, those pigeons were. I had to get my my clockwork, dusted out there.
And of course, we meet again with Ralph. This is actually phase 2 of the fight. The first phase was a little more annoying because of the pie launcher that I was using. It's completely random. No matter what kind of direction that you're throwing it into, it'll always jump around wherever it wants to. There have been ways to kind of manipulate it, but they're very tight windows. So pretty much you just hope and pray and see if the pies will just land on Ralph while he's throwing pies back at you. It's like a pie war.
We'll just pie it out, okay?
Yeah, and this section here, that lid is also RNG. This is pretty much waiting it out. So what we want to see here is Ralph trying to jump towards the train. And we want this train to stay on the right side of the screen. And now we should see it lock up. There it is. And we're just gonna stand right here. And we're gonna see Ralph just running towards us with his stubby little legs, running super fast for a huge guy. That's a pretty good agility, though.
Yeah, because I mean, it's on a train, right?
Yeah, it's like I don't know, one of those old style trains, I guess.
Yeah. I have to give Ralph some props there.
Yeah. Man, I was trying to think of a quote that the God Pigeon would say, like, it's like a very gibberish language, and I couldn't think of anything. Because it sounds like, or something ridiculous like that, so I don't even know like, what to even come up with. Anyways, we are in stage 4. This is the like the haunted house graveyard stage. So as we did see the Grim Reaper there, we don't have to do much with him. We just have to run into him. It only takes 1 damage. And that hay bale does contain a Jack-in-the-Box, which would take us back to the beginning of the stage.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, there is actually a way to skip it, but it is frame perfect to get the skip. So I just opt to just do the puzzle. All right, now we're heading into the haunted house.
Ooh, I get 2 haunted places today.
Yeah, now we got these books here. We actually got some good RNG with those books. Sometimes they can be within our trajectory or our direction. And the knockback is really bad in this game. So if we were to jump over a hole and we run into a book, we would fall straight into the pit and die.
Oh, I see. Okay. Is this a
Yeah.
Castlevania reference?
Kinda. Like
This is-
Dracula and stuff like that.
Yeah, like it reminds me of Castlevania for some strange reason. I don't know. That's the vibe I'm getting right now.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
there's
here we
Pinky
are.
in the brain. Sorry.
Yep. Oh, we'll be seeing them plenty. Like a couple more times at least. So they got this contraption with the French horn and the balloon, and they're trying to pretty much pull us in. But instead, we're just pretty much jumping over these plates and vases. I don't know what's the proper plural term of that.
VCCs? The Vasasis?
I don't know.
I don't even know either. Vase?
Base, yeah.
Vases. I'm not sure.
Yeah. Okay, so we pretty much put those blocks out of order just to open the left door. And then we're gonna go right back over to it and put them in order so we can open the right door. And this is like Yakko's part right here. So you kind of see I'm doing the button buffering there. Like you see the paddle ball just come out of the blue.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Yakko's the stronger of the ones of the Warner Brothers and Warner Sister. Gotta make sure to say Warner Sisters.
What? Yeah, Warner Sister and. Well, okay, so it's Yakko. Isn't that Dot?
Yeah, Yakko, Wacko, and Dot. Those are the character names.
Okay. Wacko, Yakko, and Dot.
Yeah, so now we're in the sewer section. If we get in the water, it is an instant death. So we got to drain this out. I'm gonna wait until I see a visual cue, which is right there. So we're pretty much forced to grab that extra life, which is fine. And then we're gonna cheese the next boss.
Oh, I like cheesy.
And this is where Wacko's gonna shine. But this is actually a strat that I found out when I was running this game like early 2018. So we meet up with Dracula. He's gonna appear on the top right side, and he will always jump to the opposite side of where you're standing. You can pretty much lock him in place here.
That's awesome. Oh,
And
that
also,
is
if you
awesome.
see at the very bottom, do you notice anything on the very bottom?
Yeah, there's is that a pinky and a brain? They're walking.
Yeah, they're just walking.
Oh, okay. I was like, I saw them, but I wasn't. But that's so funny. I actually like that strat. I love that strat, by the way. Good find.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a lot faster to do it that way. Otherwise, Dracula would just continuously jump around and shoot fireballs, and you don't want that to happen. Even if the fireballs are pretty slow, they can be big trouble if you have like too many fireballs on screen.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
So now that we finished the 4 stages, we enter our quote-unquote Wily stage, which is the Edgars. The Edgars are basically like the Oscars award show.
Oh.
And this is the hardest stage of the run.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so there's gonna be some segments where I may be a little quiet. Like this beginning part is not too bad. I just gotta make sure to get up here. And then I am gonna take intentional hits on these flames just to keep the elevator going up.
Is that a Sonic sound reference?
I don't know, maybe.
This is kind of reminding me of Sonic right now. Oh, it is. You know those things in Sonic? It's when you're like bouncing on the. Here, I'll let you focus. I'll come back to that.
Yeah, there's an audio cue here. Right there. Should be good. Yeah, even though it looked like Wacko's head was right into the electric thing, it didn't kill him because we had Pinky and the Brain do their thing, and they blew it up.
Nice.
Got a little bit of a puzzle segment here with Yakko. And the next screen is pretty deadly because we got Flavio and Marita again. And you'll see exactly why it's deadly. But we're outside now. And we're at an apartment building, and below is a pit. And then you can see that they're dancing, and you see like all these things just falling from the sky. actually got a pretty good cycle there, so I didn't have much trouble with that.
Nicely done.
Yeah, that section of the stage is really hard, and it is a run killer.
Honestly, I could see why.
Mm-hmm. I got a little bit of a Marble Zone reference with that swinging ball and chain. Actually, no, that might be Green Hill from Sonic 1. All right, now we have another auto-scroller coming up. Well, kind of like an auto-scroller, but we got the studio blowing up on the left side, and we have to pretty much get away from it.
Oh, this is Sonic 2. Almost.
Almost.
Almost. Okay, this whole thing is like vibing with Sonic for me.
All right, so we got to make sure not to get caught up on this. I'm so close to getting caught up. Oh dear. I'm gonna make it. I think I'll be fine.
You got this.
Okay, we're good. All right, we're gonna switch to Yakko here. And now we got a helicopter shooting at these windows, and those window shards deal 2 damage. If I get hit by that, I will be brought down to 1 health.
Wait, those hit for 2?
Yeah, those glass shards hit for 2.
Oh, rude.
Yeah. And now we got the outside here. We could technically break the fire hydrant, but we only need to do that for 1 spot. We can just leave the flames going, and those flames are RNG. We're gonna break this hydrant actually, and it does create a lot of lag, which is why we don't really break the other hydrants. I'm gonna grab this safety chicken up here, just in case. Watch for these fireballs. Okay, I had to walk into that one.
You never know when you need a chicken for safety.
Exactly. All right, should be good here. All right, now we got one more segment in the stage. The director yelling out action. And we're gonna go ahead and grab the Edgar and finish the stage.
Yes! We got an Edgar, everybody! Let's all clap for the Edgar.
All right, now this cutscene is roughly about 2 minutes, and it is unskippable.
Oh, wait.
Even though I'm pushing the start button, you can't skip the cutscene.
Oh my goodness, this is like so. At least you get Pinky in the brain. I mean,
Yeah.
You know.
Mm-hmm.
What is this one thing that all people, regardless of age, nationality, and political orientation, love? I don't know.
I don't know,
brain.
Processed cheese food. I don't know.
That was a good imitation. That was a good one. No, I can't say that. The movies. We will control people's minds by cleverly manipulating the movie icons that they worship.
What does that mean, Brian?
We will steal the Warner Brothers collection of movie memorabilia and use it to brainwash the people. That's exactly what we have to do. Oh, this is so long.
Yep, and of course, Pinky and the Brain is the final boss of this game.
Oh, that is so much fun. I like that they're final boss.
Yeah, you will see what kind of contraption we got to deal with.
They even have the music too for Pinky and the Brain.
Yeah. Like, are you pondering what I'm pondering, Pinky?
Yes. I miss cartoons. I should like watch cartoons again.
Yeah, I loved this show as a kid. Like every time it came on TV, like during I think it was they would have it on weekdays, like on channel 11 or something.
I thought WB, was that the 5? No.
Oh, channel 5, yeah.
And I think that was channel 5. Oh my goodness, I'm dating myself. Yeah, it was channel 5. It's where I watched like.
Yeah, for us in California. So.
Yeah. Oh man. Yes. Oh, this is. Oh my goodness. They even have the suit. Oh, yep. That's awesome.
So there is an order we have to do. We have to start off with Dot first to pretty much blow a kiss to Pinky so he doesn't light up the bomb. And then we have to switch to Yakko so he can push the bomb towards towards this what do you call it? Like Frankenstein thing. We just pretty much rinse and repeat. And this is a two-phase fight as well. Oops, jumped. Oh, the bomb was stuck on my head. That's weird. Okay, so phase 1 is done. Now we're on to phase 2. The phase 2, the legs are going to be roaming around. They can also damage the top half as well with the kick. As we can, oh yeah, they actually got him. Okay. Okay, we're just gonna go right into them, even if we take damage. It doesn't really deal too much damage on easy percent, so we're able to tank hits here. Okay, that's it. And time's gonna be when I grab the last artifact. And let's see, we'll grab it as Yakko. All right, and time.
Nicely done. Oh, you got Pinky in the brain. Okay, so someone in chat was saying it was on either Fox and then went to WB or vice versa.
Oh, okay, yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah, because if you remembered it and then I remembered it, I think that's correct. And I'm in considerable pain, Pinky. Man, this is so good. Thank you so much for this. In the meantime, if anyone was interested in speedrunning this, where would you guide them?
Well, unfortunately, there isn't really a tutorial for this game yet because the game community is actually really small. There's only like, what, maybe, I want to say 5 or 6 runners, but it's not actively run at the moment. But currently the world record holder is Zero Counts. His current time is at 24:57, I believe. My PB is at 26:14.
Oh, nice. Okay.
So it was a former world record until they found like a lot of tech in this game that pretty much brought it down for like another close to 2 minutes. Around 2 minutes. So yeah, I think there may be a tutorial in progress pretty soon. Not sure how that's going to go about. And there isn't really a Discord for this game either, unfortunately. But you could find it on speedrun.com under Animaniacs and click on the Genesis tab, and you will see like my run, Zero Counts run. There's like a few other runs you can see on there as well. And the categories are easy percent, normal percent, and hard percent. Actually, another fun fact is if you beat the game first time through, you can skip the cutscene that we pretty much waited on before the final fight. But unfortunately, there isn't really a New Game Plus category yet. So we'll see where we can go with that. But yeah, that's pretty much Animaniacs. Hope you guys enjoyed the run. And yeah, we got one more thing coming up, right?
Yeah, we do. And it's going to be you. Huh. You're going to show us some more fun, cute cartoons. Yes, this is going to be a cartoon. I've decided. I mean,
technically, yes.
We did have some. There was hot dogs or chili dogs. There was chili dogs, if I recall correctly. Maybe I'm remembering incorrectly. But anywho, definitely stick around and check out the next run with Supersonic. It's actually an interesting category, and I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be with Tails, Beat the Game Glitched, and it's Sonic 2. Also, I did just kind of put in a little follow link. Make sure to follow Supersonic _ on twitch.tv and definitely want to see some more runs. He's definitely a speedrunner. Like, I've known him for quite a long time, but it's very amazing to see the speed runs that he runs. So definitely check him out. And we'll be going to break shortly and just come back in a few minutes and we'll be ready for our next run. Hello, everybody. I am back and Supersonic is back as well. We are on the show called Legally Cute. Tonight is all about the cute cartoons and showcasing all the cute cartoons. We've had quite a few of them and it's been amazing. We're going to be bringing you some, this is going to be an interesting category. It's Tails 2, Sonic 2, Beat the Game Glitched. Definitely want to say this is going to be a treat for us to watch and I'm looking forward to it. Just a few things before we get to the show. I'm just going to remind everyone just to tune in on Monday starting at 7 p.m. for No Category Left Behind as we cover a collection of category extensions in the Kingdom Hearts games, followed by the Community Spotlight with Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze all stages. Don't worry about my tongue twisted things. That just, that didn't happen. Anywho, we're going to get back on the show. Supersonic, are you excited and ready to do this?
Yep, I'm good to go.
Awesome. Whenever you're ready, just let me know in terms of the countdown.
Will do. And we'll go in 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, nice straight jump. That's a good way to start. So yeah, this is actually Sonic the Hedgehog 2, but we're playing as Tails because, Tails is a cute character. And of course, we got the Sonic cartoons, like Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog, and then we got the Sonic Saturday morning cartoon show, in which, Tails was first introduced. And unfortunately, I got a 21, so I got to hand over my speedrunner card to Shadowbee. So it's a bit of a joke. Like anytime we get over 20 seconds in Emerald Hill 1, we have to turn in our quote unquote speedrunner card.
Oh, okay.
So I had to turn mine in. But that's all right.
Yep. I mean, 21 is the right time to show the card.
That's true. All right, so playing as Tails, since we don't have a partner with us, we're gonna take a bit of a different strat here. Normally we just take the bottom route when we have Sonic and Tails with us. But we're gonna take the invincibility route to get this boss fight cleared a little quicker. So now this category is glitched, but we won't be seeing our first glitch until Hilltop Zone. Or possibly a product rune if I'm really lucky, because it is a frame perfect hit that we gotta do on the boss fight. So I would say about 70% of this run will be glitchless. And yeah, that's the end of the Emerald Hill 1. I didn't even have to say anything about it because they're basically short stages. And of course, we got that cute Tails icon for the continue screen.
Yeah. Sorry, I always okay, so when you speedrun Sonic, I get quiet because I'm just always mesmerized how fast you're going.
Yeah, so I've been utilizing some slope jumps there to get some more speed. And then there's another jump we got to do right at this loop to get into this door. Otherwise, we would have to go the regular route, or as I like to call it, the casual route. And it is a lot slower. And yeah, we're just done with Chemical Plant 1 just like that.
I know, yeah. Literally, you blink and you're done. And I'm like, what just happened?
So, the Tails category isn't an actual category on speedrun.com, since it is technically a Sonic run, except for using Tails only. They used to have it as a category extension, but they removed it for some reason. I have no idea why. But usually we would have a manipulation for this section. So we're going to position Tails at a specific pixel to open this door. Otherwise, we would have to play the normal stage, and it takes way too long. We actually got the door open in the second try, so that's not too bad. But unfortunately, we do miss this cycle here. We're gonna set up a spin dash. And then jump up this hill, which we kind of undershot it, so we went into that corridor. No big deal, though. Oh, I didn't mean to do that there. Okay, that's still fine. And that was a very low jump. I'm surprised that actually landed.
Oh, really?
Yeah, otherwise I would have fell into the water and died.
Ooh.
Okay, but we're fine. We made it through. And then we're just gonna balance on the button there.
I love that. That never gets old. I honestly just that's so cute. Thank you.
So there's actually a pretty good reason why I do that after finishing Act 2. So about a year ago, you may have seen this on IGN. I did a Sonic 2 speedrun with Ben Schwartz, who's the voice actor for Sonic from the Sonic movie. And he requested me to balance on the capsule like that. So ever since that video happened, I've been balancing on the capsule ever since.
Sorry.
No, you're good.
that music. Oh, and that music.
And we get another continue. So anytime we get over 10,000 points on the total, we will always get a continue. So you can, even if you're game over, you have like plenty of chances to beat the game. So now in Aquatic Ruin 2, we're just gonna roll to keep our speed going, and we're gonna try to go for a trick here. See if this works. Yep, we got extra height off that spring. That skips most of the water section basically. All right, now we got to the boss fight. Grab up the spin dash. Oh, I released too early. And we got the low arrow, so we gotta wait for a higher one. A little unfortunate, but no big deal. We pretty much rebound from this. Okay, I actually was really late on that last hit, but if you manage to get Robotnik on the frame he swings the hammer, it'll actually shoot him off screen without the explosions, and then when we break open the capsule, all the animals will be in flames. Pretty much. It looks pretty deadly, but it does save time. Mostly from the explosions. All right, now we're in Casino Night. Casino Night is actually pretty fun, casually, but in a speedrunning sense, not so much. We're gonna see if we can avoid some bumpers here. Okay, we did that. Need these bumpers, okay? And get up. Oh, we just ran out of speed shoe, so we got to go down this way. That's fine. This is like the backup route anyway. It just costs a couple seconds, no big deal. So, Cutiru, I have a question for you.
Yes. Answers.
So, in the Sonic cartoon, when Tails arrived, and he would pretty much talk about his age. How old do you think Tails was at the cartoon?
Oh, do I have to remember that? I remember Amy. Give me Amy.
Well, I don't know about Amy, but there was an age that Tails would say, and he would. I think if I remember correctly, he would put up fingers too.
5?
To count his age.
3?
Yeah, it was actually 4.
Oh, it was 4. Okay, I knew it was young, but I couldn't remember when you said the fingers thing. Then I was like, wait a minute, I don't know.
Yeah, I was
Hold
like
on.
really young.
Yeah, because I remember, and isn't Tails' name Miles? But where did I find that?
So Tails' actual name is Miles Tails Prower. So Miles Prower, so like miles per hour. That was like the joke.
Oh. Oh my gosh, I feel so silly right now. It just dawned on me after all this time. I never knew it was miles per hour. Oh my gosh. Oh, the realization of when you're my age and how long. Okay. Hey, that's a clever way to name Tails.
Yeah.
All right. You learn something new every day. I didn't realize that was like the full name. I just knew it was Miles.
Yeah. And then you can also see it on the life count too. Like his name Tails is in quotation marks.
Yeah.
They actually did change that in Sonic 3. They just called him strictly Tails.
Oh, did they? No more quotes?
Yeah, and they didn't have the quotes for that one. Okay, so I
a lot
actually
of
didn't
people
even
in
talk
chat.
about this.
Yeah, a lot of people in chat were really, really happy with finding this discovery out.
Oh.
I know you had a lot of fancy tricks going on, but I mean, come on.
Yeah,
Our minds have been blown.
Yeah, I actually performed a mini zip there to skip a lot of the lava part of the stage. Also, nice straight jump. Straight jumps can happen when you release the spin dash on the frame that you release down, so they'll just end up jumping upward. So we will miss a cycle here, which isn't too bad. I mean, we can still kind of salvage this. Okay, we're just gonna run this section here, and then I tried to go for the half cycle, but I missed the platform. No big deal. Okay, and just jump up here. And you can pretty much see that my main form of movement is spin dashing. So we do like 1 tap, 3 tap, or 6 tap spin dashes. 6 tap is the maximum revs that you can go for to get like 100% speed. And that's if you let go of it on the exact frame, like pretty much a frame after you release down. And also we got this boss fight here. We just gotta roll into him. And then we're done. Okay, then we get the capsule. I swear, like the capsule is like the hardest strat in the game, trying to land on the button.
Well, okay, so there is something, I mean, I know this, but if chat can hear your fingers, it's interesting because seeing the speedrun in person, you should see how the finger movement is. It's very fascinating.
Oh, like when I do the spin dashes?
Yep. Yeah, it's very
Yes.
interesting.
So I am playing on the actual Genesis console. This is the Model 1 Genesis that is using Component for the video. And I use a 6-button controller. Even though this game is only a 3-button game, but with the 6-button controller, it feels pretty comfortable, like in terms of spin dashing, like especially with the A, B, and C buttons. However, the D-pad is not so great. So I had to like kind of adjust with it. Yeah, I can show it right here on camera. So when I spin dash, I'm pretty much running my thumb across the A, B, and C buttons like this. And you can probably hear it like on the mic because it's so loud.
But it's super fun to watch. Like, if you ever want to watch it in person, it's really fun to watch.
Okay, now we're just gonna head up this top route here. I'm gonna do a couple of 3-tap spin dashes. And then we're just gonna do like a couple of 2-taps here. And then we're gonna head over into the boss fight. Okay, we're just gonna stand right here. We're gonna look for these spikes. Those spikes are RNG as far as I know. I'm just gonna do a spin dash here, and those drills aren't even gonna touch us because Tails is really short. And that's Mystic Cave.
I still love this music. This is probably like, yeah, this is one of my favorites.
All right, now we got some scary stages coming up. We got Oil Ocean.
Oh yeah, that one's, yeah, that's a, yep. I don't know
And
why
it's a
I'm
little
saying
more
like that, but
yeah,
yes.
it's a little more trickier with Tails' smaller hitbox, especially with the route I'm going to be taking here. Instead of playing through the actual level, we're just going to go underneath. We're going to stay the oil route here. It is actually faster to go this way. I think I can get these good spin dashes here. Let's see. Oh god.
Wait, you're actually spin dashing in the oil?
Yeah.
Oh. Oh my good sir. This is quite a strategy.
Okay, then we should be able to make it up here. And just like that, we are done with the stage.
I love how you're just like done. Now I know
Okay.
you. Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
I'm just gonna sit here and die in laughter.
You were going to say something? Oh, I messed it up. Let me see if I can respawn that actually. Go off screen a little bit and then go back and see if that launcher is back down. It is. Okay, so we're gonna do this. Oh, okay. Oh, I took away the glitch. Okay, we're just gonna have to, oh dear. Not the way to do it. I'm gonna take an intentional death right here. I'm gonna try to set it back up again. But what I'm trying to do there, I'm trying to give Tails a supersonic glitch. We can get it here. Come on, get out of there. Okay. No. Oh my god.
Oh no!
I got caught up on that.
Yeah, it wasn't letting you get out. The collision.
Yeah, Oil Ocean can be one of those stages where things can go wrong really quickly. So I think in this case, I'm gonna go ahead and go the glitchless route instead of going for the zip. It is actually a different setup for Tails compared to Sonic. This glitchless route's actually not that bad either. I'm gonna go this way. There's a hidden spring up here. I'm gonna grab these speed shoes. Go up this launcher. And we're gonna grab the invincibility for the boss fight as well. We're gonna try to get a 1 cycle.
Ooh, okay.
There's the box.
1 cycle, let's go.
Oh yeah, that was really good.
Nicely done.
Yeah, that kind of made up for the 2 dumb deaths there.
Yeah. But I mean, like, that was still fast.
Yeah. And now we got Metropolis coming up here. Even though it's got some pretty good music, these stages are very brutal.
Oh yeah, this area. I remember this area.
And it's very green, and we're gonna see Kingler, Scyther, and Staryu quite a bit here.
Like,
I know they're Pokemon names, but that's what I call them for the enemies.
oh, okay, I was about to say, did Pokemon have a reference?
I mean, like the
Question
enemies
mark?
in this game. Okay, so
Yeah.
we just saw the crab. I call him Kingler because he has that big crab hammer. Then we got the exploding starfish right here. We call them Staryu.
So yeah.
And then we got the mantises, which is Scyther.
I like how they're all Pokemon names.
Yeah.
Ah.
Wait, why am I taking the glitchless route? I can go glitched for this. I'm so used to running glitchless because I've been running that category lately. Oh my god, there's Scyther getting me right there.
Scyther did not want to take it. It was just ready for you.
Yeah. I just went autopilot and tried to go for the glitchless route. I was like, wait a minute, I can glitch this. What am I doing? So as you saw there, I did a thing called screen wrap, which is a vertical wrap. And since the stage is infinitely vertical, we're able to pretty much offload, deload objects on screen. And since I was on top of the what do you call it? The cork thingy, and I pretty much, oh dear, what am I doing? Hang on, let me do this trick really quick and then I'll explain what I was trying to do. I'm gonna go in this lava, go in the wall, and zip. Oh no, we missed it.
Is it called a damage boost zip glitch?
Yeah, I need to do this on the second platform here. I gotta make sure I have a ring for it so I can actually take the hit and then go down here.
Got it.
Okay. Am I missing this all of a sudden? It's so different with Tails because he has such a small hitbox.
Oh yeah, because you did this with Sonic. That's right.
Yeah, it's a lot easier with Sonic, but with Tails, like you have to kind of adjust a little bit with his hitbox here. Okay, 3rd time's the charm maybe? There we go.
Yeah. I would like to see some claps in chat. That was good.
That took way too long, but at least we got it out of there.
I
Because you can
mean,
actually finish the stage in like 16 seconds. But it took me a minute.
what? I don't see a minute. I see 1 second.
Okay, so in Metropolis 3, we got to do a different strat here since we don't have a partner. We're gonna clip into this to skip like a good chunk of the stage. And we're gonna do another screen wrap a little later towards the end of the stage here. And we got a very annoying boss fight as well. So, excuse me, sir. Thank you. Excuse me. Oh God. Won't be in the way. Okay, I'm gonna grab the shield just in case. Yeah, Metropolis is very deadly. All right, so now we're gonna traverse through here. And we got the platform in the way, no big deal. And yeah, that crab has a very humongous hitbox. I don't know why. Apparently his crab hammer is humongous. And it pretty much goes into his body for like an extended hitbox. Okay, so now we do the screen wrap here, and we're pretty much in the boss arena. And this boss fight is pretty annoying too, so I'm gonna focus on this for a little bit. Okay, let's see if I can get another set of 3 hits here. Oh, we can get 2 at least. And then we're gonna do 1. And then for the last hit, we're gonna wait for him to come down, roll into him, and then jump to get him. And we're gonna keep this balloon live. We're gonna stand right here. We're gonna watch this balloon slowly. And then pop.
Oh gosh. Oh, sorry. If I laughed into the mic so hard, I killed the headphone users.
Also, for
Oh.
Sky Chase, if we stand in this top left corner, we can just sit here for like 40 seconds and do nothing.
Oh, this is my kind of vibe right here. Just stand in the corner and do nothing. Oh my gosh, that was sorry, but that last thing just made me laugh on the inside so hard. Ah. Oh, I have to highlight this. This was just beautiful.
Yeah, so this is Sky Chase. It is a 2-minute and 6-second auto scroller. You can actually get a 205 if you get like a very precise spin dash, but it only saves 1 second, so not really worth it, to be honest. So yeah, now right at the 50-second mark on the timer, we start moving for a little bit. Also, another thing to note, I am playing this on the Sonic Classics compilation cart, which has Sonic 1, Sonic 2, and Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine. For this version of Sonic 2, this is the second revision. And they actually fixed a couple of things, or kind of fixed. One thing is the spin dashing on the plane. So as you can see here, you can kind of notice that Sonic is spazzing out a little bit. That's because Tails is pretty much magnetized onto the plane. If you try to do the spin dash on the original cartridge, you can actually fall off and die. So they actually fixed this portion.
Oh, interesting.
Now, the other portion that they did not fix, there is actually a slope glitch trick that I will do in the next stage, Wing Fortress. You cannot do that in the original game, like early in the stage, but you can actually do it in this one.
I'm sorry. I'm vibing to the music. I
Didn't know Sonic knew how to fly a plane. Yeah, I mean, he's pretty talented, I guess.
Yeah. Wait, who flew the plane? Was it Tails that flies the plane when Sonic's doing it?
Tails
Got
flies
it.
it, yeah. All right, here we go. Wing Fortress Zone. This is the pretty difficult stage as well. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna play a little safe here. And I fall right through the platform. Thanks, game.
Thanks, game. Thanks, game.
Yeah, sometimes it looks like you're gonna land on the platform, but the game is like, nope, you didn't jump on the right spot.
Yeah.
And that's okay. We'll do it properly this time. There we go. And
Oh, gorgeous. What? Say what?
take an intentional hit here, and we're gonna set up a spin dash on this platform to just kind of spin dash across. This is a slope glitch. And this does not work in the original cartridge.
Oh, it doesn't.
No. However, you can set up a slope glitch here. However, Tails is short, so he cannot do the quick kill on this boss fight. So we have to fight the boss normally, unfortunately.
Oh, that is unfortunate.
Yeah, he's way too short. He's pretty much engulfed inside the ceiling, so it's not even worth going for a slope glitch here. So this boss fight, let's see, we got 4. Oh. Sorry, we got 4 hits for the first cycle. We're gonna try to get 4 more on the second. There we go. All right, now we're gonna go into here. And usually if you're playing a Sonic and you have slope glitch, you can actually get this really glitched sprite, and we call it look up, like as a FFZ emote.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. It's actually really cool to watch.
Yeah. So now we're heading into the final, well, it's not really a stage, I guess, final like 2 fights, Death Egg. And we're not going to have rings for that fight, for either of them.
Wait, are both of the rings going? We have no rings?
We'll have no rings for the final fights.
Wait, what? Wait. Like none?
No.
No mas?
No rings.
Oh.
Nada.
Nada? Oh, no. Oh, this is the best music. I forgot about this one.
Yeah,
How
we
did I
only hear it
forget?
for like a second.
Ah.
All right, so this is Silver Sonic. It is actually possible to either soft lock or hard lock against this boss fight. If you hit it on the frame, it starts to dash. So I played a little safe there and just kind of waited a little bit. All right, now we got the Death Egg Robot, and we're just gonna stay behind him and hopefully not get hit by the flame. That should be 10 hits there. We got 2 more. Time's coming up on Fade Out. Here we go. Rev with Spin Dash. And time.
Oh my goodness. I remember dying all the time to that. You just made it look like, oh, okay, we're good. We're going and we have 0 rings. Oh, I remember dying all the time. I'll be like so scared to hit that pokey thing. Anywho,
Yeah.
thank you for this beautiful show, a showcase of Tales. I definitely say I actually enjoyed it a lot.
Yeah, and as you notice here, there isn't a cutscene because it's Tails and he just falls straight from the sky. So kind of anticlimactic there.
Oh, poor Tails. Poor Tails. Well, that was well played. Thank you for being on the show. I really, really appreciate this so much. And for anyone who wants to follow Supersonic, I will type in the info. And is there anything you want to say, Supersonic?
Well, first off, huge thank you to you, Cuteroo, for allowing me to showcase Animaniacs and Tales 2 for Legally Cute. It's really cool that you're able to do a show for GDQ Hotfix, and I've known you for a long time, so I'm really proud of you for hosting this. And of course, shout outs to the GDQ Hotfix crew for always putting on amazing shows like every single week. And yeah, I mean, if you guys want to see more Sonic speedruns or even like Mario speedruns as well, you can just follow me on my Twitch channel. And yeah, I'm still grinding Sonic 1 Glitchless. I currently have the world record in that category, and I'm trying to get the first sub 14 in that game in game time. And also going to be doing some other various speedruns as well. So yeah, that's it for me.
Nice. Well, I'm gonna have to end the show here, unfortunately. It was just such a blast. The show was definitely like what we all needed, a chill, cute cartoons, all that fun stuff. I appreciate you being here, Supersonic. And just a reminder for everybody, just a few little things. The Frost Patel's game and volunteer submissions are now closed, but One and Done a-thon submissions are now open until November 21st. Now, the One and Done a-thon is a new series of weekend marathons on the GDQ Hotfix where every runner only ever gets to show one run on the series. Think about what game you most want to show off in the showcase and submit that to Games Done Quick, so you can find the information at gamesdonquick.com/hotfix for anyone interested. And just a quick reminder to tune in on Monday at 7 p.m. for No Category Left Behind, as we all cover a collection of category extensions in the Kingdom Hearts games. And then followed by the Community Spotlight with Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze All Stages. That's going to be fun. That's going to be a good show. Definitely tune in for those. Alrighty, everybody. This is Cutie Roo SR and Supersonic. And then for Twitch, Supersonic _. Check them out, follow, and love you all. You're all cute, and I'll see you next time. Be back and see y'all later. Have a good and wonderful morning and night and day.